Hmm. Hmm. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hmm. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. Man, good morning, everybody. Having technical difficulties here. Man, good to see all you guys. Good morning. Oh my gosh, good morning. Deb Woodall, good morning. Man, Deb's already shared us. Thank you. Man, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yep, there's Deb. Hey, Deb. Oh my God. Joyce just joined us. Joel joined us. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, fully bullies. Fully bullies. I like that. Redbird. Terry just joined us. Man, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, who's over here on the other side? Lucas, good morning. Yeah, Lucas is with us on the YouTube side. Guys, if you're over on the YouTube side, throw something in the chat so I know who's here. Good morning. Jeff Steer. Is that the Jeff Steer that I know and love? Oh my gosh. Huh? Talk to me, brother. Man, good morning. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Jeff Steer. You know, guys, Jeff Steer's one of my dearest friends. He and his family mean the world to me. He's like one of my kids. I'm telling you, Jeff Steer, man. Thank you, Jeff Steer, for jumping on this morning. Man, good morning. Man, I feel honored to have you on here, brother. Man, it's good to see you. Good to see you. We'll have to get something set up, Jeff, where you can come on with me and we'll just talk about success and life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. How about that? I just got a question for you, Jeff. Are you working out? Huh? Come on, tell me. You do owe me a phone call. You better be calling me, you rascal. Good morning, everybody. Man, I got all excited there. Jeff Steer, one of my dearest friends, is on here this morning. Good morning, Jeff Steer. He is a New Jersey guy, a Jersey guy. Man, it's good to see all you guys. Man, I'm excited to be here with you guys. Man, y'all are in for it. I got a whole stack of stuff to talk to you about. I printed a bunch of stuff off that I wrote up last night that I'm ready. I'm ready for you today. Right now, I'm laying in bed. Workout coming soon. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. No, I'm up early, Jeffrey. You know that. I get up early. So, anyway, man, good to see everybody. I'm excited to be here with you guys on both sides here. We got YouTube going and we've got our TikTok going. And, man, we're going to have a little fun this morning. For you guys that don't know me, I'm Presley Swagerty. I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas, coached high school basketball for 16 years. Yeah, long time. If you know anybody in the public education system, you know in those 16 years, I didn't make a whole lot of money, but had a lot of fun and felt like I helped some kids. We won. That was exciting. You know, in pros and in the college ranks, if you win, they give you these big contracts. In high school, if you win, they pat you on the back and say, "Way to go, coach." So that's kind of what I got. Way to go, coach. But anyway, I loved it. Wouldn't take for it. My guys still call me coach. As a matter of fact, I had dinner a couple of nights ago with one of my ex-players. Man, it thrilled me to be in there with him, a gentleman named Liddell Buggs. He's in his 40s now, so it's it's kind of crazy. He's got kids and they're getting on up there, so it's wild. But anyway, loved coaching. Never made much money. My old high school coach, guys, get this. He brought me a network marketing business. Never thought I'd get involved in network marketing, but anyway, he brought me a network marketing business. Probably wouldn't have listened to anybody except Coach Mayo, but since it was Coach Mayo, I thought, what the heck? I went and had lunch with him and decided to give it a shot, got in, and it exploded. I became the number one earner in the company, and I have remained there for 22 years. And that was the game changer in my life. I'm telling you, the game changer. From there, we bought we bought a car dealership and scaled it up to 7. We got it up to 7 car dealerships. And then from there, printed circuit board company, logistics company, auto transport company, car washes, real estate, you name it. I do it all, guys. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm telling you. Good morning, everybody. Man, I'm glad you're on here. Believe it or not, I'm one of the. Oh my gosh, I just dropped it. Hold on a second. Oh man, maybe I'm not awake, but I've been up for a while. Let's try this again. Believe it or not, I'm one of the top network marketers in the world. I've actually written a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. Is that not wild? And I've written a book, Be, Do, and Have More. Be, Do, and Have More. And I'm actually working on another one that I've finished the first draft of. It's called Choose Your Hard, but choose wisely. I'm telling you, man. So anyway, that's me. If you want to check me out, go check my website out, PresleySwagerty.com. Presley, Presley. My mom didn't love Elvis that much. That was actually my grandmother's maiden name. And then Swagerty, obviously, is the family name. But I had swag before swag was popular, huh? I had swag before swag was popular. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Y'all know my life story now. I will tell you how wonderful my grandkids are later. How about that? I've got a bunch of stuff to talk to you about, so we're going to get going. Oh, what state? I'm in Texas. I live a little bit outside of Dallas in a town called Heath, Texas, Heath, Heath, Texas. I had swag before swag was popular. That's it, Casey. Yep. My guys, I coached 16 years. My guys call me Coach Swag. So, if I would have got all those URLs and all that stuff, man, I could have made a boatload of money, huh? And MSE says REU, man. I'll tell you about that real quick, and then I'll get started here. We started doing a podcast about a year and a half ago, and it has been phenomenal. We've got about 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. With the podcast, we want it to go better, obviously, but it's doing pretty good. And then we started doing these lives on TikTok about a year ago, and that's been phenomenal. We have about 275,000 followers. Did you hear that? 275,000 followers. Kind of crazy, huh? Hard for me to believe, but anyway, everybody seems to like it. And then about 5 months ago, we started a university, Residual Earners University. So our lives are residual earners, our podcast is residual earners, and our university is residual earners. So I challenge you right now, and that's what MSE put that up there, REU, that's Residual Earners University. So if you haven't gone and checked it out, do it, guys. You'll get something out of it. I'm telling you, it's pretty amazing. It's a success school. So anyway, my big things are the network marketing, running businesses, and then we've started our success school, residualearnersuniversity.com. So go check us out. If you want to make money, if you want to brand a business, scale a business, start a business, all that stuff's in our university. And we got 700 winners that you get to run with. And I'll say it again, if you run with winners, it normalizes winning, baby. That's a big deal. Yeah, look at that. You'll like it. All right, here we go. Let's get going today. No one accidentally wins. Do you realize nobody accidentally wins? Success just doesn't happen by accident. You don't stumble into greatness. You don't trip over financial freedom. You don't wake up fit and in shape. You don't wake up fulfilled. You don't just wake up free. I'm telling you guys, nobody accidentally wins. Every win you see, whether on the field, in business, or in life, was built on purpose, with purpose. Let me say that again. Every win you see, whether on the field, in business, or in life, was built on purpose, with purpose. I coached for 16 years. When I was fixing to play an opponent, you know what I'd do? I'd get video on them. I would watch video on them. I would study them. I would come up with a game plan. I'd implement the game plan in my practices a couple of days before the game. And then when the game came, we won most of the time. Sure did. But it wasn't accidentally. We won because I watched film. I put in a game plan. I got the game plan going in practice. Everybody knew what we were doing when the game rolled around there. It wasn't accidentally. Well, that's the same way in life, guys. So many people just let wind blow them around and hope they end up in the right place, and it doesn't work that way. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't work that way. You can't just hope you're going to turn out all right. There's a book out there now. I need to figure out who the author is, but there's a book out there now called Hope, Not a Good Financial Strategy. Hope, not a good financial strategy. By the way, I'm gonna pin that real quick. Look at this. MSE says this. Look at this. I love REU. Guys, if you haven't checked the university out, go check it out. It's $29, but you'll love it. I'm telling you, you will literally love it. It'll help you change your life. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Thanks for sticking that in there, MSE. Anyway, success never happens by accident. You don't stumble into greatness. You don't trip over financial freedom. You don't wake up fit and in shape. You don't wake up fulfilled. You don't just wake up free. Every win you see, whether on the field, in business, or in life, was built on purpose, with purpose. We've got to make a decision, guys. I'm telling you right now, do you a vision board so you know what you're going for in life? Do a vision board. I mean, just go to a computer that has a printer, get on the internet, and print off a picture of your dream car, your dream house, your dream boat, your dream plane, your dream vacation, your dream second home, your dream jewelry, your church, your kids, whatever you want your life to look like. I'm telling you, your perfect life. Print off pictures of that and just get you some tape and make you a little collage somewhere in your house. Maybe it's just on the back of a closet door. It doesn't matter where you put it, but it's somewhere where you can see it every day. Excuse me. And look at that every day and know what you want now. Now you got a vision, and see, your subconscious will start helping you. The law of attraction will start helping you. I believe if you'll decide what you want, I believe great and mighty forces come to your aid and start trying to help you. It just works that way. Come on, baby. Come on. It just works that way. Let's figure this out, guys. No one wins by accident. So get a vision board and then write your goals down. 5 to 10 goals. I would start with debt-free. I know Jeff Steer would agree with that. Debt-free. Be debt-free, guys. Start getting out of debt. Start a business. I'm telling you that one. Start a business. It's key. Start a business. How about if you're into real estate, 5 rental properties. If you already have a business and you're wanting to scale it, how about netting 20 grand a month, netting 50 grand a month, netting 100 grand a month, whatever you're looking to scale that business to. How about if it's health? How about losing 30 pounds? If it's, you get the point, guys. 5 to 10 goals. So I've got a vision board and I got my goals. Now I got direction. Nobody accidentally wins. You don't just let the wind blow you around. I'm telling you, if you'll have vision board and goals and you wake up every day with purpose and passion, I'm telling you right now, you can accomplish great and mighty things with your life. Every win you see, whether on the field, in business, or in life, was built on purpose, with purpose. Oh my gosh, the people who win long term made a decision to do so. See, I believe if you'll make a decision and you'll commit to it and you'll focus on it, guys, I believe you can do anything. See, I think all of us on here, everybody on here, you're created in God's image. You got greatness inside you. You got untapped potential inside you. You are amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. Let's go for it. The people who win long term made a decision to win. They planned, they practiced, they sacrificed, they committed again and again and again. I'm telling you right now, guys, you can do anything you want to, but you got to make a commitment to it. We can't just stick our toe in the water and be a success. It doesn't work that way. They planned, they practiced, they sacrificed, they committed again and again. Accidental effort never produces intentional results. Accidental effort never produces intentional results. We love to hear those overnight success stories, right? But I'm telling you why we love the overnight success myth, because it's a myth. See, people love the story of someone making it overnight, but what they don't see are the 10 years of grind, dozens of failures, late nights and early mornings, setbacks that nearly made them quit. I'm telling you, the overnight success took 10 years to be an overnight success. We don't see that. We don't see all the hours of grinding. 10 years of grind, dozens of failures, late nights and early mornings, setbacks that nearly made them quit. I called your side business. I called your side business your 5 to 9 business. You do your 5 to 9 business, 5 to 9 in the morning and 5 to 9 at night. And yeah, it's going to be tough because you got that job and family and other obligations. You got to just keep working it in the nooks and crannies whenever you can make it happen. I'm telling you right now, come on, guys, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm telling you. People love the story of someone making it overnight, but what they don't see are the 10 years of grind, the dozens of failures, late nights and early mornings, setbacks that nearly made them quit. You don't see all that. You just see the success. Come on, guys. The truth is success is public, but the process is private. Success is public, but the process is private. Behind every win is a mountain of invisible work. Behind every win is a mountain of invisible work. Come on, baby. By the way, guys, if you would tap on that screen, those likes help us. We got over 100 people on here already. If you would, guys, hit the follow button. That helps us. The likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, all that stuff helps us. I greatly appreciate all that. Man, Raymond, thank you. I appreciate the gifts. But anyway, good morning. Good morning. The magic of preschool is on here. Oh, my gosh, Raymond is on here. Good morning, Raymond. Man, I love it. Man, we got a bunch of good folks on here. I'm loving being here with you guys. The truth is success is public, but the process is private. Behind every win is a mountain of invisible work, baby. Behind every win is a mountain of invisible work. The work behind the win. Athletes don't accidentally become champions. They train for hours while others sleep. Entrepreneurs don't accidentally build empires. You know that? They risk, they fail, they adapt, and they keep showing up. Speakers don't accidentally move audiences. They rehearse, refine, and master their message. Let's say that again. Athletes don't accidentally become champions. They train for hours while others sleep. Entrepreneurs don't accidentally build empires. They risk, they fail, they adapt, and they keep showing up. Speakers don't accidentally move audiences. They rehearse, refine, and master their messages. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I made a bunch of notes to go over with you guys this morning. So that's what I'm doing. Wealthy people don't accidentally build fortune. They budget, they invest, they delay gratification, and they learn. Winning is a pattern, a rhythm, a choice made daily. Man, does that not get you? Winning is a pattern, a rhythm, a choice made daily. Speaking of choices made daily, if you would do my little 5-step success starter kit, I'm guaranteeing you right now that your life will start changing. If you will do that vision board I talked about a few minutes ago, if you will write your goals down, and now you got direction, now you wake up with purpose and passion about what you're doing, you're after it, you know what you're going for in life. And then the other 3 steps of my 5-step success starter kit are: number 3, read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. Yeah, just 10 pages. Could we read 10 pages today if we thought it was important? Well, heck yeah, we could read 10 pages. Well, read 10 pages then. Take you 10 or 15 minutes, read 10 pages, and you go, Presley, 10 pages won't change my life. You're right. But if you do it every day, it will. Think about it. If you read 10 pages every day for a week, you've read 70 pages. You've read a chunk of a good book. Well, if you read 10 pages every day for a month, you've read 300 pages. You've probably read a book and a half. Well, if you read 10 pages every day for a year, that's 365 times 10. That's 3,650 pages. You've read 15 to 20 good books. You're not the same person. You have reinvented yourself, by just doing that little bit every day. Number 4, watch one personal growth giant every day. One personal growth giant. Go to YouTube and watch one personal growth giant every day. And watch what happens. In a year, you'll have watched 365 personal growth segments. You won't be the same person. You'll reinvent yourself by just doing a little bit. What about running with winners? Number 5. Run with winners. I'm telling you right now, if you'll run with winners, amazing things will happen in your life. If you will run with winners, amazing things will happen in your life, guys. I'm telling you right now, show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. See, if you're running with winners, it normalizes winning. But if you're running with losers, it normalizes losing. We've got to run with winners. So we're going to do a vision board. We're going to write our goals down. We're going to read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. We're going to watch one personal growth giant on YouTube every day, and we're going to start running with winners. And if you'll do those 5 little old steps, guys, I'm telling you right now, I guarantee your life will start changing. You will have direction because you have a vision board and goals, and you'll start growing as a person. Because, guys, we got to all understand this. You don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. You don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. So if you want more, you got to become more. You got to grow as a person. I'm telling you right now. How about a Kobe Bryant story, huh? I love this. You know, Kobe was known not just for his talent, but for his unmatched work ethic. While others enjoyed their off season, Kobe was up at 4 a.m. training. He didn't become the Black Mamba by luck. He engineered his results through discipline, sacrifice, and obsession with improvement. There was nothing accidental about his greatness. The Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Man, the world lost an amazing man when that helicopter went down. But anyway, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Come on, baby. There was nothing accidental about his greatness. Okay, how to live like winning is on purpose. All right, you ready for this? How to win. How to win. You know, here we go. How to live like winning is on purpose. Let's go over a couple of steps here that you can do. I wrote this stuff down last night, guys. By the way, I'm going off my notes. Somebody said, are you reading a book? No, I'm going off my notes that I made last night. Good morning, OG Queen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, Vito, good morning. Good morning. All right, set clear goals. Well, we talked about that. Winners know what they're chasing and they measure their progress. I always tell people have big goals and have specific measurable goals. You got to be able to measure. How much weight are you going to lose? How much money do you want? How many rental properties do you want? How much money you want in that investment account? I mean, you got to have a number on it, guys. You can't just say, hey, I want to lose weight. Well, okay, you lose a pound. Have you met your goal? No, you got to say, I want to lose 30 pounds. I want 5 rental properties. I want, I want to start a business, and I'm going to start it by September 1st. I mean, I got to put some things on there where I know if I'm getting there or not. So I got big goals and I got specific measurable goals. Set clear goals. Winners know what they're chasing and they measure their progress. Number 2, build systems, not just spurts. Success is built on daily habits, not spurts of motivation. You know what? I always tell people, I get the question all the time. Well, Presley, you say read 10 pages and watch one personal growth giant. Where do I find time to do that? Oh, my gosh. Raymond, thanks for the gifts, Raymond. I love it. I love it. Look at this. OG Queen has started flipping houses. I love it. I love flipping houses. I've probably flipped 100 houses in my life, OG Queen. Man, I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, huh? See, success is built on daily habits, not bursts of motivation. I get the question, hey, how do I read those 10 pages? How do I watch a personal growth giant every day? How do I do this? Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you get up 30 minutes early, 30 minutes, then take you 10 minutes or so to read your 10 pages and then watch one personal growth giant while you're sipping on your coffee. Just get your butt out of bed 30 minutes early. Make it a habit. See, my thing says build systems, not just spurts. Success is built on daily habits, not bursts of motivation. You know, guys, every day. I mean, my routine is so clad. I mean, it's ironclad. I get up early, and then I get my coffee. I mean, that's the first thing. You got to get that important stuff in. I got to get my coffee. So I get my coffee, and then I come sit at my desk, and then I read a couple of chapters out of the Bible. I pray. I read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book, and I watch me a personal growth giant every day, every day, every day. Every day. See, I don't have to think about it anymore because it's become a habit with me. You know, if you'll do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit, boys and girls. Come on, we got to get in the habit of doing this stuff. Get in the habit of doing this stuff, huh? Come on, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I mean, get in the habit of it. And guys, watch this. If you'll get up every day while you're sipping that coffee and read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book and watch one personal growth giant, if you'll do that every day, every day, every day, your days will start better. It's just putting that good stuff in your mind to start the day with good stuff in your brain. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. And then obviously your life will change, because if you do that every day for a year, you've read 15 to 20 good books and you've watched 365 personal growth segments, and you got ideas on how to change your life. You got ideas on how to make money. You got ideas on businesses you can start. You just flat dab have ideas. I'm telling you. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Good morning. Waking up with purpose and passion. Yes. Yes. I love it, guys. If you just sitting around, tap on that screen. Let's get to 50,000 real quick. Can we do that? And we got about 140 people on here now. It's growing. If you would, hit the follow button. Those really help us. So the likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, that's all good. So thank you so much for all that. It helps our algorithm. Man, Kayla, good morning. Good morning, Kayla. By the way, Reagan will be on here in probably 15 minutes. So Reagan's going to join me this morning. So anyway, how to live like winning is on purpose. Number one, set clear goals. Winners know what they're chasing and they measure their progress. Number two, build systems, not spurts. Success is built on daily habits, not bursts of motivation. Number three, prepare for adversity. Winners expect resistance and build resilience in advance. I'm telling you right now, you got to understand, you're going to get your butt knocked down. Yep. You're going to get your butt knocked down. It's his life. I mean, in life, we get knocked down. In business, we get knocked down. You're going to get knocked down. So when you get knocked down, you get yourself up, you dust yourself off, and we get back in the game. When you get knocked down, you get up, you dust yourself off, and you get back in the game. Number four, show up consistently. Don't just act when it's easy, act when it's necessary. I always say that, the difference between winners and losers. Losers do it when it's easy. Losers do it when they feel like it. Winners do it when they feel like it and when they don't feel like it. Y'all with me? Let me say that again. Losers do it when they feel like it. But winners do it when they feel like it and when they don't feel like it. I'm telling you, it's inside you, baby. Come on, we can do this. I'm telling you, everybody listening to me right now, look at the screen real quick. You are created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You have greatness in you. You have untapped potential in you. You are amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. You just got to understand that. I'm telling you right now, man, I came out of the ghettos, guys, taught school for 16 years, huh? But now I'm a millionaire. I'm telling you, you can do it too. It's all how bad you want something. Come on, baby, let's go for it, huh? All right, let me keep going. Don't just act when it's easy, act when it's necessary. Guys, I'm telling you, you got to get in those habits. Get those habits. If you do something for 21 days in a row, it becomes a habit, a habit, a habit. That's like me getting on here even. I love getting on here. I do it every morning, 7 days a week. Every morning I'm on here for 2 or 3 hours. I love helping people. It's just part of my DNA now. I believe that once you get to the top, you send the elevator back down and you get some more people and bring them up to the top again, huh? Come on, baby. Come on. We do these lives every morning. Jump on here with us. Residual Earners. We got a podcast channel. As a matter of fact, Reagan and I are going to film another podcast here in a little while, and it's called Residual Earners. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our podcast channel. And then we got our university. Baby, I'm telling you, if you're wanting to change your life, get in our success school. It's called Residual Earners University. We've got courses in there you take. My blueprint for success is in there. How did I go from ghettos to millionaire? It's in there. Modules, step by step that I took to do it. You can do it too. I'm telling you. We've got courses on starting businesses, branded businesses, scaling businesses. We've got, we've got a video library in there full. I mean, it's second to none. Our video library is. And then the biggest thing, though, guys, is you get to run with winners. We got between 600 and 700 winners in there. Winners in there. And I'll say it again, if you run with winners, it normalizes winning. And see, you can ask them, hey, I want to start a landscape business. What do I do? And man, people will be helping you. Hey, I want to start a laundromat business. What do I do? People will be helping you. Hey, I want to get into real estate like OG Queen is. People will help you. I'm telling you what, if you're wanting to make money and and start a business and change your life and all that, go to our university, residualearnersuniversity.com. But we got to show up consistently, just like I do on these lives every day. And then number 5, review, refine, and repeat. Review, refine, repeat. Champions watch tape. Builders measure progress. Be obsessed with feedback. Come on, baby. Get into the numbers. I'm saying it again. When you write your goals down, put numbers with them. Put numbers with them. How much money, how many houses, how much weight. You got to be able to track it all, baby. I'm telling you right now. So how to live like winning is on purpose. Number 1, set clear goals. Number 2, build systems, not just spurts. Number 3, prepare for adversity. When you get knocked down, get up, dust yourself off, get back in the game. Number 4, show up consistently. And then number 5, review, refine, and repeat. Review, refine, and repeat. Decide to win, then prove it daily. Man, get that one. Decide to win and prove it daily. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you're wanting to be a winner, if you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to make a bunch of money, it's going to take you making a decision. Then it's going to take you committing to that decision. And then it's going to take you focusing on that decision. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go for it, huh? We ready? Let's go for it. I'm telling you, no one accidentally becomes world class. No one drifts into a legacy you're proud of. No one lucks into a life of impact and influence. Let me say that again. No one accidentally becomes world class. No one accidentally drifts into legacy. No one accidentally lucks into a life of impact and influence. We don't just luck into that stuff, guys. Come on, but we can do it. You won't win because it's easy. You win because you refuse to quit. You refuse to lose. Winners don't quit and quitters don't win, baby. When that business gets hard, you just keep pushing. You keep grinding. Oh my gosh. When you're tired, you just keep on going. When you reach a hurdle, you just figure out how to get over it, under it, or through it, baby. I mean, come on. You won't win because it's easy. You'll win because you refuse to quit, because you built it, fought for it, became worthy of it. You know, I think more than the money you make, it's who you become when you start reaching those goals. You start understanding that you are capable, that you are worthy, that you can do it. And I'm telling you what, there's nothing like standing at that finish line with those arms up in the air, knowing that you won the race and that you got where you wanted to go. And yeah, we make money with our goals usually, but I'm telling you what, it's who you become that really matters, because you built it, you fought for it, because you became worthy of it. There's no room for excuses in excellence. Did y'all hear me? There's no room for excuses in excellence. Be unstoppable on the pathway to your goal. I love that, X-Ray Goddess. Be unstoppable on the pathway to your goal. Yes, I like that. Man, X-Ray Goddess, you are wise beyond your years. You are wise beyond your years. I don't know what I did. Swipe left. Swipe left to close. Okay, I'm swiping left. I got something up on my screen here there it goes. Here we go. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, everybody. Man, good morning. CW joined us. Kayla, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, geez Louise. Guys, if you're just sitting around, let's hit 50,000 likes. Can we do that, please? If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen. If you're driving, don't do it. We got about 160 people on here now. If you would hit the follow button, that really helps our algorithms. If you're getting something out of this, the likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, all that stuff really helps our algorithm. So thank you so much if you're getting something out of it. Oh my gosh. Good, godly, amazing morning. Yes, I agree with that one. Look at all the shares going out. Sierra, thank you. Man, y'all are amazing this morning, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lots of gifts coming in, lots of likes, lots of shares, lots of follows. Man, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. By the way, let me say it one more time. Reagan Rue is going to join us here in a minute. For you guys just joining us, I am Presley Swagerty. I am I'm on here every day. Residual.earners. And by the way, guys, I only have that one account. If somebody comes to you and say they're Presley, they're not me. Everything that I do goes through Residual.Earners. I got one account. So understand there's a lot of fake accounts, and they steal my pictures, they steal my logo, they steal my videos. I mean, there's a bunch of scumbags out there that do that, guys. So understand that. If somebody other than Residual.Earners messages you and say they're Presley, they're not. Report them, tell them they're stealing identities, and block them. So anyway, there you go. All right. You won't win because it's easy. You'll win because you refuse to quit, because you built it, fought for it, became worthy of it. There's no room for excuses in excellence, guys. So stop hoping, start deciding. Stop hoping, start deciding. Make a decision today that we're going to change our life, baby. Come on. Because no one accidentally wins, but anyone can win on purpose. Let me say that again. Everybody hear this. Look at your screen real quick. No, because no one accidentally wins, but anyone can win on purpose. Huh? Man, I wrote that down and I still like reading it, huh? Because no one accidentally wins, but anyone can win on purpose. Guys, you got it in you. Let's just go. Let's make a decision. You know, I'll say it again, guys. I came out of the ghettos, baby. Literally the ghettos, huh? I grew up in South Dallas in the ghettos. My dad ran off when I was 9. My mama worked in a sewing factory. We had no money. No money. We lived dirt poor. We lived dirt poor. I'm telling you right now. In the ghettos. Dirt poor in the ghettos. Then I taught school for 16 years. When I was 40 years old, I couldn't even pay my bills. I was facing bankruptcy and foreclosure. And I made a decision when I was 40 years old to change my life. I made a decision I was going to change my life, huh? Oh, my gosh. Let's do this, huh? Make a decision today. What, July 11th, 2025? Let's make that decision that we're going to change our life, and let's go for it, baby, huh? Let's start doing it. Let's make that decision. Let's commit to that decision, and let's focus on that decision. Let's do as a vision board and write our goals down. Let's start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. Let's start watching a personal growth giant every day. Let's start running with winners. Do those 5 little steps. Watch how your life starts changing. And if you're reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners, you're going to get ideas on things you can do to change your life. You're going to get ideas on how to make money. You're going to get ideas on what businesses you can start. I'm telling you, if you'll do what I ask you to do, guys, I guarantee your life can start changing and you can figure it out. You need to jump on our lives. We do these every day, Residual.Earners. Go to our podcast channel on YouTube, Residual Earners. And man, come on, get in our university. I'm telling you, our university is amazing. Our university is amazing. Man, JB Kirk just joined our university. Welcome, JB. By the way, JB, since you joined us today, I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Man, come on, guys. If you haven't joined us in our university, do it right now. Do it right now. Take a minute. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. I'm telling you, it's the real deal, baby. I'm telling you. We are changing lives. We are moving and shaking. We've got a movement going on. We've got a community that has the most, it's the best culture I've ever seen. And we're helping each other. If you want to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, brand a business, scale a business, whatever you're wanting to do, we're there to help you. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Again, no one accidentally becomes world class. No one drifts into legacy. No one lucks into a life of impact and influence. You won't win because it's easy. You'll win because you refuse to quit, because you built it. You fought for it. You became worthy of it. There's no room for excuses in excellence. So stop hoping and start deciding, because no one accidentally wins, but anyone can win on purpose. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man, I got all kinds of notes here for you guys. Y'all ready for that? I wrote a bunch of stuff up last night before I went to bed to talk about with you guys this morning. Oh my gosh, Kayla says, welcome in. Yeah, JB just joined our university. Guys, if you haven't joined us, do it. We got courses in there on my blueprint for success is in there, how I went from ghetto to millionaire, and it's a course you take. It's got modules. You work your way through it on goal setting and budgeting and starting businesses and how to grow as a person. And I mean, all of that is in there. I'm telling you, it's amazing, guys. And then we've got courses on starting businesses, branding businesses, scaling businesses. Every week we bring in 2 experts to talk to you about different topics topics on how to make money and how to use AI and how to use SEO and how to make money in real estate and how to make money in insurance and how to make money in TikTok shop and how to make, I mean, we bring all that to you every single week, guys. And then we record all those Zooms, and they're in our video library. We've got a massive video library now. And then, but the biggest thing, guys, it's the culture, the people that are in there. We got between 600 and 700 winners in just a little over 4 months. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It is amazing. You can ask people, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you get a business started? How do you start a landscaping business? How do you start a house cleaning business? How do you start a laundromat business? How do you get into real estate? How do you do insurance? I mean, you can ask everybody. It's like Facebook. We got posts every day, and there's threads running every day. A lot of people don't even go to Facebook anymore. They go to the university. That's me. I don't do Facebook anymore. I go in our university. You know why? Because our university is 100% positive. 100% positive. There's no negativity allowed. It's a winners only group. And I'm telling you what, if you want to run with winners, join us. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. And welcome to JB Kirk for joining us this morning. All right, man. I'm expecting Reagan Rue on any minute, and we'll get to visit with her. You guys that know Reagan know she is a treat to listen to. A very bright lady on SEO and AI and all that sort of stuff. So I'm excited about her joining us here. Anyway, guys, we got to create the right environment. I'm gonna start on my next segment, and when Reagan jumps in, we'll just take a break for a few minutes on that. But create the right environment. Your environment is either working for you. Oh, I think she's here. Let's see. No, that's not her. That was not Reagan. I was looking for Reagan. That was somebody else wanting to jump in. Anyway, we're gonna wait on Reagan. But anyway, your environment is either working for you or against you. Does everybody understand that? Our environment is what creates the paradigm in our brain. Our environment is what creates the paradigm in our brain. And look at this comment real quick, guys. I think this says it all. If you're wondering if you want to join our university or not, look at this. Good morning, REU family. That's how we look at each other, guys. If you're looking to be with a group of people that feel like an extended family, I'm telling you that's you need to join us. You need to join us. I'm telling you, look at that. Good morning, REU family. That's how we refer to ourselves. See, you'll get to know me. I'll get to know you. You'll get to know all the people in the university, and we start helping each other and supporting each other. And I'm telling you, it is the real deal, baby. Good morning, REU family. All right. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There's another one. Look at that. Good morning. Good morning, man. There's another one saying good morning, REU family. Yes, we're a family, guys. Come on, join the family. How about that one? Join the family. Stan says it too. Look at that. Huh? You wondered if you need to join us? There's a lot of testimonies right there. Good morning, REU family. Man, Stan the man. We had Stan on the other day. We'll get Stan back and get him on here with us. Anyway, good morning. The Magic of Preschool is on here. Look at the Magic of Preschool, what they say. Yes, join us. Look at that. Yes, join us. Oh, my gosh. Come on. REU family. Man, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let's keep going. Your environment is either going to work for you or against you, guys. Your environment is either working for you or against you. I mean, it's and when I say environment, it's what are you putting in your brain? What are you putting in your brain? Are you putting positive things in your brain? See, most of us need to take a mental enema and get the stinking thinking out. We need to take a mental enema, get the stinking thinking out, and start putting good stuff in. Because I'm telling you right now, you can accomplish anything you want in your life. You can do anything you want in your life. But I'm telling you right now, you got to get your thoughts right, because it's your thoughts that create your actions, and your actions are what create your circumstances. See, success doesn't happen in isolation. It's not just about mindset, skill set, or strategy. It's about environment. Again, if your environment, if you're running with winners, it normalizes winning, and you start believing you can win. You start believing you can win. And that's what we got to get our brain thinking, because if our environment is right, it'll create a paradigm in our brain saying, yes, you can win. Yes, you can win. But if your environment is not right, if your environment's working against you, if you're running around with a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, and you're putting mush in your head all the time, then I'm telling you right now, your paradigm and your brain's going to say, nope, you're a loser. You're a loser. Nope, you can't win. Nope, you're a loser. Guys, I understand it is so key. I think the biggest factor, I talk all the time about your vision board is important. Your goals are very important. You're reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. That's important. You're watching a personal growth giant every day. That's important. But I'm telling you right now, the most important thing is who you run with. If you're wanting to soar with the eagles, you can't be down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. Success doesn't happen in isolation. It's not just about mindset, skill set, or strategy. It's about environment. Come on, baby. We got to get our environment right. We got to start putting that good stuff in our brain. We got to start reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners. And now our environment is working for us, and our paradigm in our brain starts telling us we're a winner. We can do it. Come on. Come on. We're a winner. We can do it. Come on. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Your environment either pulls you forward or holds you back. It either energizes you or drains you. If you want to change your life, change where and with whom you spend your time. Man, listen to this. Listen to this. This is so key. Your environment either pulls you forward or holds you back. It either energizes you or it drains you. If you want to change your life, change where and with whom you spend your time with. I'm telling you right now, if you're running with people that are positive and motivated and see the glass half full and they're going somewhere with their life, they're good money managers, they're saving money, they're investing money, they're saving up and buying a piece of real estate, they're saving up and starting a business, they're doing things with their life. If you will start running with that group, guys, I'm telling you right now, it's the game changer. All of a sudden, you'll start thinking the same way. It'll rub off on you. If you're running with winners, that winner's juice will get on you. And you go, well, how do I start running with winners? I already got a group of people that I spend my time with. Guys, I'm talking about your inner circle. I'm talking about that 5, 6, 7 people that you spend the most time with. That's who I'm talking about. That 5, 6, 7 people that you spend the most time with. If there's people in that inner circle that don't belong, move them out a little ways. You still love them. You still talk to them occasionally. You still hug their neck at family reunions, but you just can't spend all your time with them. Huh? You with me? You can't kick them out of your life because they're family and friends, but I'm telling you, move them out here. Oh my gosh. Check that out. Residual Earners University. Guys, if you haven't checked it out, go do it right now. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you have ever spent if you're wanting to change your life. I'm telling you right now, it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent if you're really wanting to change your life. Come on, let's go, huh? Let's go, huh? Let's do this, huh? Let's do it together. I'm telling you right now, it's easier to move to the top if you're doing it together. But I'm telling you right now, your environment either pulls you forward or holds you back. It either energizes you or it drains you. If you want to change your life, change where and with whom you spend your time. Because growth doesn't just need effort, it needs atmosphere. Listen to that. Growth doesn't just need effort, it needs atmosphere. There's Reagan. Good morning, Reagan Rue. We were about to have a mutiny because I told them you're coming, and they're going, "Where's Reagan? Where's Reagan?" I kept getting all these comments. Where's Reagan? Well, you may not be an early bird, Reagan, but you're amazing. Guys, if you don't know Reagan Rue is a social media SEO AI expert. She is not only beautiful, she is one of the smartest people I know. And I am learning so much from this young lady. She is one of my mentors. So I'm telling you, listen up this morning. And I'm telling you, you'll love it. You'll love it. Yeah.
It's been amazing, but I credit the university because the university has helped my confidence tremendously. And I'm sure a lot of our members that are in the comments can say the same. The university has is just a great place to put yourself out there. Um, and it also helps with your confidence a lot. I mean, I've had to hop on calls, and I remember my first digital edge call. I think you were on my first one, but then the one that you didn't get on with me, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? I don't do this. Um, and now I don't even fear. I don't even get nervous. I don't even get nervous on the podcast. But it took a while to get there.
Yeah, believe it or not, guys, if you haven't checked our podcast channel out, go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, and you'll see it. And Reagan has been co-hosting with me. And man, the first couple we did, I mean, I had to tie her up and drag her on the set in front of the camera. Uh, and I mean, really almost had to. She did not want to do it, and now, my gosh, she is so natural at it. She's amazing. You'll love it. So check our podcast channel out, Residual Earners. Everybody's commenting on your cap, Reagan. They say they like that cap you got on.
Oh my gosh, thank you. There's some kid. I got it off the TikTok shop. There's some random kid that sells these hats. I don't remember. I don't even remember. That's how TikTok shop works. One day I was scrolling and I was like, I like that. I'm gonna get it. It's a nice little hat.
Yeah, Dustin Wheeler says good morning. My gosh, Kayla says good morning. Angeline says good morning. Stan says good morning. We got a bunch of our uh, REU family on here.
We do. Well, good morning. I saw Stan said he's part of the 5 a.m. club.
Hey, Stan was texting me. I got up this morning about just a few minutes after 5, and Stan was not texting me. He was messaging in the university, and I saw it, and I sent something back, and man, he spot on liked it. Man, I'm just going, yep, Stan's up and going. Dustin says he's part of the 5 a.m. club. Who is that? Nancy says, I've been 5 a.m. club 0 years. I don't know if that's 0 years or 4 years. I don't know what she meant by that. I do my 5 a.m. workout called the Mind, Body, and Soul Routine, Dustin says. I love it. Oh my gosh. Man.
I like that workout. That sounds good. It's funny. Last night I told
10 years, Nancy says. Sorry, Reagan.
No, you're good. I asked ChatGPT to create my workout plan and my meal plan. I gave it my weight, my desired weight that I want to be, and it created just an amazing plan for me. I'm going to start today. So what I need to eat, what workouts I need to do, and why. Boom! I had my workout, my meal plan in a minute.
I'm loving it. You know, I'm going to post today on Facebook. I took some pictures in there yesterday. Me and my buddy Mark Hawk. I've got a accountability partner, and I'm big man. Thanks for all the gifts and likes and shares and follows and all that, guys. Y'all are amazing. I got a workout buddy that comes over every day, and at 3:30 we work out. Well, I took some pictures yesterday. We got a big clock on the wall, and it has the temperature. We're down in my barn. Now, my barn, part of it's air conditioned on the side, but the main part where the weight room is not air conditioned. It was 95 degrees in there, and we were doing leg day. And I am telling you, there was not a dry thread on me. But I tell you what, I love getting in there and working out, and I love sweating. And I mean, I was not loving it while we were going through it, but when we finished, I was feeling such accomplishment. But it's the accountability partner, because I'll tell you right now, if Mark hadn't been coming, Reagan, I don't know that I'd have got down there when it was 95 degrees and worked out hard like we did. We worked out for about an hour and a half. I mean, we got after it. We did legs and we did buys. And I mean, it was a hard workout. And when I walked out of there, there was not a dry thread on me. And I felt so good about working out. It's just, you got to get in the habit. I mean, that's really what it boils down to.
Yeah, you got to get in the habit. For me, I used to be super regimented, and then I fell off for just months. So I'm trying to get back into it. But man, having an accountability partner makes it better.
Yeah, look at that. Erica says, I'm an accountability coach. Well, hey, Erica.
There we go.
Are you in our university, Erica? If you are, we'll get you on and let you say a word about accountability if you're part of our university. we have the people in the university get on Wednesday night. We call it Run with Winners Wednesday, and people that have specialties, we let them jump on. So if you haven't joined our university, do it. Health is wealth, Angeline says. Yeah. Hey, talk about the university. My gosh, we've already had a guy named JB Kirk join this morning. So I mean, people are already jumping in. It's residualearnersuniversity.com, guys. I tell you, you won't be disappointed if you join our group. But Reagan, tell them why they should be joining us.
Really, why not? It's if you guys haven't heard about us talk about it or Presley talk about it, it's one of the best online communities I've ever been a part of. It's a business community, but I would say the people are what make them. It's what makes, I guess, art. The people are what makes it. Guys, I don't judge my grammar, okay? The people make the university amazing, truly. So we have course material. Our plan is to launch so many different types of course material. We have Presley's Be Do and Have More course. It's a really good course to start organizing your life. There's budget sheets in there and all kinds of good stuff. We have 2 other courses in there that are around digital marketing. We have weekly calls. We have a Tuesday call every week called the Digital Edge that I run, where we go over all things digital marketing. We have many different topics. And then we have a Run with Winners Wednesday call, where Presley, Bears and I hop on. Bears is another member of our team. And we usually try to get an expert in a certain field on the call with us. So we've had real estate experts. We've had wealth management experts. We have a functional and structural therapist that's going to hop on our Run with Winners Wednesday. That's a little tease for you guys that's coming up, but it's going to be amazing. We give spotlights to some of our members. So our members, the demographic of our members, it varies. I mean, we have a pretty wide demographic. We have people all over the country. So not just the United States, but people all over the country that are part of our university, that are applying what they're learning, that are using the resources. Because, guys, there's a lot of things that are being taught in that university that anybody can do. There's a lot of remote online things that you can do. So it's pretty awesome, but I will say the best part about it's the people. It's the members and some of the members that are down in the comments.
Did you see Mysterious Rad Mom? Mysterious Rad Mom says, it's been a mind explosion of ideas since I joined REU. Love the courses. Is that not a hoot? Hey, I hadn't heard that one. It's been a mind explosion of ideas.
I love it. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, everybody who has talked about it. But yeah, it's a phenomenal place. Just think about, you want to start a business, you want to start a brand, if you want to level up your life, you need an environment around you that pushes you, that's like-minded. We really believe in environments. We talk about it all the time. A lot of our members will say the same thing. Being in the right environment can change everything for you. And if you don't know how to access that environment, we have it. Not only do we have the course material, the trainings on the calls, tons of resources, tons of other experts that are already in the community. But we have a community of people that are like-minded. They want to grow too. They want to level up. It's an extremely positive environment. We have worked really hard to keep it that way, but also we've never really had any issues because the people are inherently good in the community. I think when Presley gets on and talks to you guys, you can kind of tell what kind of person he is. When you get inside the community, you can tell what kind of people are in it, and you're either like them or you're not. You attract what you are. So if you're a good person, you want to level up, you want to grow, this community is probably great for you. Thank you for the bear, Dustin. Like Xander said, a pizza or some tacos less a month will cover those for $29. For $29, you get live trainings every week, 2 calls every week, course material, and an unbelievable community that will push you, help you. There's people that are doing the same that you are. There's people that are starting businesses, creating logos, creating websites, applying the things that they're learning, and you get to share what you're doing with an entire community of people that want to help you. And our community, actually, I think I saw Warren in here. I don't know if Kayla was in here, but 2 members, Warren and Kayla, started their own Saturday calls. So they every Saturday morning and Saturday evening, they have an accountability group that the members created, where they go over everything they're learning. It's a good place to network and get to know a little bit more about the other members, but those tend to be very popular as well. The community loves them. So yeah, I can say all sorts of things about the community, but it's truly an amazing place.
Yeah, if you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, brand a business, scale a business, learn how to use AI, if you're wanting to learn any of that, go to residualearnersuniversity.com, and I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed, guys. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent if you're wanting to change your life. If you're not, if everything's great, that's fine. But I don't think there's anything like running with a bunch of winners. You know, I say it all the time. I read this the other day, and it really stuck with me, Reagan, that if you run with winners, it normalizes winning. And man, that just really hit home with me, that it normalizes winning. And that's what we are in there. And Reagan and I talk about this quite often, but for you new folks, we have been doing this for about 5 months now. We started the university about 5 months ago. We got between 600 and 700 people in there, and we have not had to reprimand or say anything to anybody about being negative. Not one time. I mean, to me, if that doesn't say all you need to know about the character of the people and the culture of the school, it's amazing. Talk, if you would, because I think some people get a little confused. They log in, they go to residualearnersuniversity.com, and then it's something about this school thing and all that. Talk about that, and I'm going to get me a cup of coffee since I got you on here.
Yeah, so when you join the university, it's residualearnersuniversity.com, and when you go to that website, you're going to be brought to a landing page where you can see more information, and then you'll sign up, and it'll bring you to a platform called School, SKOOL. A lot of you are already familiar with School, and then that's where you sign up, and that's where the community exists, is in the School platform. So if there's any confusion there, because sometimes there is, yes, residualearnersuniversity.com, and then it will route you to School. Yeah, residualearnersuniversity.com. I don't know if we're allowed to say .com on here because TikTok doesn't like us making you get off their platform. Sorry, I'm reading some of your comments. Dallas, Texas. Yes, I'm out of Dallas, Texas. Presley is just a little north of Dallas. I'm in Coppell. Have you heard we're going to have a TikTok, new TikTok solely for the United States? I've seen a lot of that. There's just a lot of rumors around that, so I'm just waiting to see what happens, because I know that there was only one website that really talked about it. I think it was information.com that published that. But it's supposed to be a credible site, so we just don't have a lot of information. I saw a video that it was going to come out September 5th or 6th. I don't know. Don't know what's going to happen. Don't know if our data is going to transfer. Don't know if it's a complete refresh, but you may want to just keep that in mind. If there's a new app coming out, will that give us some new opportunities? We will definitely know in September. That's what I'm hearing as well. Plans for the weekend, Reagan. Moving from this apartment to an apartment in the same complex.
I didn't know that. You're moving?
Yeah. Just from this apartment to an apartment in the same complex.
So something you like better?
Yeah, just a little bit bigger, 1 bedroom.
I got you. I got you. Presley, Jen goes, Presley got his coffee. Yes, I got me a fresh cup of coffee. My coffee had got cold because I started this morning about 6 o'clock. So
I'm on a regimen. If anybody in the university wants to do this with me, I cannot have coffee on an empty stomach anymore. I have to have tea, and then I have to have a savory breakfast, and then I can have my coffee. Isn't that crazy? I'm just doing the steps until I get to my coffee.
what is a savory breakfast, Reagan?
You can't have anything sweet. You want to stay away from sugars. So like avocado toast. I'm going to have 4 boiled eggs is what I'm going to have.
Okay, let's hit this. Zandra put in there, beware of fake accounts. Have you talked about that? Did you talk about that while I was gone?
I talked about how to get into the university.
Yeah, there are fake accounts. There's bunches of them, guys.
Just report them. If you guys could, when you come across a fake account, please report the fake account. Those are not us. There's some fake accounts with over 100,000 followers, unfortunately. Yeah, please report if you come across anybody other than Residual Earners. This is the only account that we go live on.
Yeah.
So the best way to know what's real is this is the only account that we go live on, and we will never, ever ask you to buy into crypto.
No, and there's people that say there's a Presley Swagerty account, and that ain't me, guys. It's crazy. They take my logos, they take my identity, they take my name, they steal our videos, they do all of that stuff, and then they'll come say, "Hey, this is Presley, invest in crypto." So understand there are scumbags out there, and if any of you guys that are stealing or listening, you're a scumbag. So anyway, just know that.
Watching us right now. That's so crazy.
Oh,
recording these videos.
I guess so. You know.
Let's just blast out these people real quick. I'm a little aggressive like that. There's a residual. If you guys go to who's watching at the top, there's a Residual Earners account. I know you're watching. Affiliate. They have 12,000 followers. Residuals.earners. If you go to that account, please go block them.
Yeah, and report them. Tell them they're stealing identities. They don't have enough on the ball to do something themselves, so they try to steal everybody else's stuff. Anyway, y'all can tell I'm not into people stealing. You know, geez. Anyway, all right. Hey, you know, Reagan, one day you took, and while we were on Digital Edge, and by the way, guys, if you haven't joined us, go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. It is amazing. You will love it. If you're wanting to change your life, it's the place to be. Residualearnersuniversity.com, or go to our profile page on TikTok. At the top, it says, it's got it right there. Just click on that link. But one day, Reagan, on Digital Edge, you literally built a website using AI in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, we used a tool to basically wireframe. It's a tool that you can actually deploy, or you can launch full stack websites. So you can design it. You basically prompt AI what you want, and you can design it, and then you can actually launch it. I don't like using the tool to launch websites, but you can. You can build a website within minutes, launch it yourself off of the platform. It's pretty cool. I mean, we've done so many different things with AI. We've created logos together. We've branded businesses together. Obviously, we've built a website together. We're at a point that there's no reason not to be leveraging AI when you're in these stages of building your brand or business. They can help you a lot. So, yeah, we do a lot of stuff with AI. I have more AI Digital Edge calls coming up in trainings. So just planning to have more fun. There's a different tool that I learn about every single week. So I try to anytime I learn about a tool, or I learn a tool in general, I try to bring it to the community so everybody can access the same tool, and everybody can choose to try it if they want to. This community is really good because a lot of them actually try the tools and then they give feedback to me, which is awesome. And some of them learn the tools better than I do. They end up liking the tool and they use it, and then I'll get a message from somebody in the university of what they did with the tool. And I congratulate them because I'm like, I didn't even get that far. So it's amazing. I'm in the space. I work with a lot of specialists, so I'm blessed to kind of know, obviously, maybe versus the average person, I get access to what all the specialists are using pretty quickly and what their tactics are. So I always try to bring it to the community and show people.
You know, Jen, I'll say this. Jen says I'm old school. I like to do it myself. Well, I agree with that, Jen, but I'm telling you, AI is not going away, and I'm old school too, girl. But I'm telling you, it's one of those things where I save so much time by using some AI. And again, it worries me a little bit. I just soon it not be here, but since it is, I'm going to use it. Look what Stan says, Reagan. Tuesday's digital edge Zooms are awesome. Speed learning. Guys, if you're wanting to learn some of this stuff Reagan's talking about, I'm telling you, jump in our university, Residual Earners University.com. Residual Earners University.com. Jump in there, join us, and I'm telling you, we're there for you. We're going to help you. Well, I know you got to go here, Reagan, so give people one last why they should. And by the way, Reagan and I are going to film a podcast here in a little while, so we got a lot going on today, but give them one last why they should join us in the university, and then I know you got to get moving.
Well, I was going to say about AI, it's a little scary, but it's actually been around a lot longer. I think people think ChatGPT is the first iteration of AI. Talking with a pop-up form on a website is AI. AI has actually been here for a very long time. Having a search engine like we do at our fingertips hasn't been, but it's been around. So if you're somebody that's a little bit nervous about it, look into AI and where else it exists and how long it's existed for, because you might have already been using it and you don't even know. That's just how the world works. We don't really understand what technology we're using, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's even crazy how much everything is transformed in the past 5 years. And yeah, like Presley said, it's not going away, and technology is only going to get a little bit more crazy. AI is going to be, for me, it's fascinating and it's super scary. It's deep learning technology, but we'll never be able to get rid of it. That's the sad part. We got to adapt or be behind, essentially. Yeah, the university, guys, I guess my final words is, if you are looking for a place, a safe environment to grow, if you're looking to learn at your own speed, I know we say we're a university, we don't have timelines and things that make you have to complete certain things at a certain time. It's not actually a university like a college. I mean, you can learn as you go. You can learn at your own time. You can hop on the calls when you want to hop on the calls. Every single live training every week is recorded. So if you don't make it, because I know everybody's got things that they have to do, your evenings may be booked. You can watch the recording the next day. You can watch at your own time. We have so many different videos in our video library at this point. We've done just so many different calls. You could go in the video library and find so many different gems. So it's just an amazing place. Like I said earlier, outside of the course material, outside of the trainings, the people are worth it. And if you are not really a people person, or maybe you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm a little shy, I don't know if I work well in a social environment, this will completely change everything for you. You can work in a social environment. You don't have to be shy anymore. You can connect with other human beings, because these are the type of people that no matter what your idea is, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you say, as long as you're positive, people are going to love you and they're going to push you. And they're going to support you. There's the vulnerability in the community is amazing. People have shared just amazing stories of what they've gone through and how they've overcome it. And then there's stories of people that are just going through something in the moment and they can bring it into the community. I feel more comfortable talking about things that I'm going through in the community more than my inner circle outside the community, because sometimes you just don't have a safe place to feel heard, to feel seen. This is the place to feel, this is a place to feel seen. And no matter what you're going through or what you're working on, these people they'll just support you. I'm like, it's just a type of support that I don't even know how to describe it. It's just, it feels like therapy a little bit. It feels like you get therapy, but from like 50 people that are supporting you and loving you. So anyways, I could talk about it.
Okay, last thing I want you to talk about is talk about how some people have stopped going to Facebook and they just scroll. Talk about how we have posts and threads and all that stuff.
So the school app, yes, it has in the community section, it's kind of like a Facebook group. You can create threads and posts. That's where the community is active with each other. So somebody creates a post, like a thread, and then everybody comments underneath it and talks with each other. You can friend people and send them personal DMs. You can post photos and videos. There's a community. The community section is just like probably how a Facebook group works exactly. So it definitely has the social aspect to it. And then it has a leaderboard section. We have the leaderboards going. If you see a few people in the comments, we got Jen. Not Jen, but Jenny Ann. There's two. Jenny Ann is number one on our leaderboard in the university. I think I saw her in here earlier. But yeah, we have a calendar section where you just go to and click any of the weekly calls that you want to hop on. We have the course section. You can go to the member section and find members maybe in your state. Maybe you want to have a coffee and meet somebody from the community that's local to you. There's so many different things in the community. I mean, it's amazing, and it's on the App Store, which is really cool. So you don't have to go on your laptop or go to your browser. You just go to an app on your phone, and you can get the notifications there, which makes it really convenient. I know some people listen to the Digital Edge calls and the Run with Winners Wednesday calls while they're going on walks, while they're working out, while they're making dinner for their spouse and their kids. So we did everything to try to pick a platform that allows you to listen or train no matter what you're doing.
Amen. Amen. Well, guys, all that stuff Reagan is talking about, you find it at residualearnersuniversity.com. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. I'm telling you, I love this. Somebody said a good dream said, it feels illegal. It's so great. Is that not a hoot? I mean, it feels illegal. It's so great. Well, Reagan, yeah, it feels illegal. It's so great.
Warren said, I was recluse from a loss of a friend, and I found so many new friends in the community. And you know what's so amazing about Warren is he said he was is that how you pronounce that, recluse?
That's it, yeah.
And he found so many new friends in the community. Not only did Warren step out of his comfort zone, throw himself out there, make friends in the community, but he runs a call in the community, which is so cool. He is a leader in the accountability group, the accountability calls that so many of our members love. So going from a recluse to making friends to being a leader in a very short period of time.
Amen. Well, all right, guys, if y'all want to see more of Reagan Rude, join our university, residualearnersuniversity.com, or go to our podcast channel, Residual Earners, and you'll get to see a lot of Reagan. She's amazing. She is the co-star in this show. I'm telling you, couldn't do it without Reagan. But anyway, I know, Reagan, you got a lot going on, and then we're going to do a podcast here in just a little while. So go do what you need to do. Thanks for jumping on, and we will see you soon. Well, there's Reagan. Man, I'm excited. Reagan jumped on with us for a few minutes there. Again, I wrote a bunch of notes, guys, and I'm going to say this, guys. If you're wanting to change your life, try us out. Try the university out. You're not locked into anything, but I'm telling you what, if you just look at the comments and see the comments, it should encourage you that it's the place to be. If you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, scale a business, brand a business, whatever you're wanting to do, if you're just wanting to get with a bunch of winners and have a positive environment around you, whatever it is, we're there for you. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. And I'm excited. Hey, John Fultz just joined us. Welcome, John. John Fultz, man, I'm excited about that. John, by the way, since you joined us today, I'll send you a copy of my book, Be, Do, and Have More. So, anyway, welcome to John Fultz joining us. If you haven't done it, go do it right now. Stop what you're doing. Go do it right now. Take just 5 minutes and do it. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. All right, let's get back to it. I got pages of notes here to go over, and we got to get moving because I want to cover all this stuff that I came up with last night to go over with you today. Create the right environment. I'm telling you, your environment is the game changer. Your environment is either working for you or against you. And when I say environment, I'm talking about what are you putting in your brain? Are you watching that time-wasting electronic income reducer all the time? What am I talking about? Time-wasting electronic income reducer. I'm talking about a TV. Don't be watching it all the time. Now, can you watch your favorite sports team? Well, sure. Can you watch your favorite sitcom? Sure. But if you're sitting there hours watching that time-wasting electronic income reducer, or you're sitting there dead scrolling the internet, I mean, come on, baby. I mean, sure, you can get some information and whatever you need to do, but if you're just spending hour after hour after hour watching TV or scrolling the internet, you're wasting your life away, baby. And we want to be putting good stuff in our brain. That's why I keep saying, read the books, watch the personal growth giants, run with the winners, get the good stuff going in our brain, get your environment where it's a positive environment. Because if your environment is lifting you up, then your paradigm in your brain's going to start telling you that you can do things, that you're a winner, that you can make it happen. But if I'm running with a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, if I'm running with that group, then I'm telling you right now, my paradigm in my brain is going to be that you can't do it, because winning is a habit and so is losing. And if you're running with winners, it rubs off on you. And the statement that really sticks with me that I read the other day that I just can't get it out of my mind: if you're running with winners, it normalizes winning. My book, I'm working on the book. I mean, I finished the first edition of it, or the first rough draft of it. And hopefully in the next 2 months, I'll have my book published and out. Choose your hard, but choose wisely. I'm working on it, baby. I promise you. That's one of the projects I have. Success doesn't happen in isolation. It's not just about mindset, skill set, or strategy. It's about environment. I can't emphasize that enough. Start putting good stuff in your brain and start running with winners, and that environment will lift you up. That's why I think our university is so amazing. It's the environment, guys. I'm telling you, because if you're running with a bunch of winners, it just makes it so much easier to be a winner. So go to ResidualEarnersUniversity.com and join us, baby. I'm telling you, you won't. I don't think you'll regret it. I mean, I really don't. I think you'll love it. Your environment either pulls you forward or holds you back. It either energizes you or it drains you. If you want to change your life, change where and with whom you spend your time. I'm telling you, come on, baby, because growth doesn't just need effort, it needs atmosphere. Man, that's another good saying right there that I wrote down, because growth doesn't need just effort, it needs atmosphere. It's who we run with. I'm telling you, and let me give you an example of that. I got into network marketing because I was running with a guy named JD Mayo that was making money in network marketing. He showed it to me. I jump in. It explodes. I become the number one earner in the company. I've made a fortune because I was running with a guy named J.D. Mayo. I got into the car business because I was running with a guy named Jim Campbell who was making money in the car business. I got into the printed circuit board business because I was running with a guy in the printed circuit board business. I got into real estate because I was running with a guy named Max Fincher making money in real estate. I mean, it's so much about who we spend our time with, guys, That's why it is so key to get in a group that's winners. Again, if you're running with winners, it normalizes winning and you get ideas. If you're reading the books and watching the Personal Growth Giants and running with the winners, you're going to get ideas on things you can do to change your life. You're going to get ideas on things you can do to make money. You're going to get ideas on businesses you can start. I mean, it's amazing if you'll just do it. Read you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Watch one personal growth channel on YouTube every day and start running with winners. And let's watch how our life starts changing, huh? I'm telling you, because growth doesn't just need effort, it needs atmosphere. I'm telling you. What is an environment for success? An environment for success is one that supports your goals, reinforces your values, and stretches your potential. Let me say that again. An environment for success is one that supports your goals, reinforces your values, and stretches your potential. It includes the people around you, the space you work and live in, the messages you consume, the habits you reinforce daily. Come on, baby. Let's get in the habit of reading the 10 pages. Let's get in the habit of watching one personal growth giant. Let's start running with winners and watch, because if you show me who you run with and if you show me your habits, I'm going to tell you right now, I can predict your future for you. Sure can. If you show me who you run with and you show me your habits, I'll predict your future for you. Sure will. If you're running with winners and you got habits where you're putting good stuff in your mind, I'm telling you what, you're on the road to success, baby. Let me say that again. An environment for success is one that supports your goals, reinforces your values, and stretches your potential. It includes the people around you, the spaces you work and live in, the messages you consume, and the habits you reinforce daily. Your environment should whisper success into your subconscious, even when you're not trying. Did you hear that? Man, thanks for all the gifts, guys. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Johnny Beach just joined our university. Welcome, Johnny Beach. Man, guys, if you're not joining, you're missing out. Johnny, be looking for an email from me. I'm going to send you my audio book, Be, Do, and Have More. Welcome to Johnny Beach, who joined us. Man, welcome all of you guys. Come on, baby. If you haven't jumped in, let's jump in. Let's start changing some lives today, huh? Come on, quit thinking about it and be about it. Residual Earners University.com. Just try it out. It's $29, but I'm telling you, guys, don't eat pizza one time a month and get into a life-changing group. Get into a community where people are going somewhere with their life. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. An environment for success is one that supports your goals, reinforces your values, and stretches your potential. Your environment should whisper success into your subconscious, even when you're not trying. You rise and fall to the level of your surroundings. Man, hear that one. Hear that one. You rise or fall to the level of your surroundings. Guys, if you're running with winners, you're going to be a winner. I'm telling you. See, human nature, get this. Human nature, if you've studied human nature, the group we spend our most time with, we take on their characteristics. It's human nature. It's not something you do intentionally. It's just human nature. Who we run with, we take on their characteristics. You're going to walk like them, talk like them, act like them, look like them, think like them, smell like them, be like them. I'm telling you, that group you spend your time with. So think about that. If I'm running with winners, then the winner stuff rubs off on me. But if I'm running with losers, those losing characteristics rub off on me. I got to run with winners, because if I'm running with winners, it starts normalizing winning, and my mind starts thinking I can win too. You rise or fall to the level of your surroundings. Sit in a room full of action takers, and you'll start moving. Sit in a room of action takers, and you'll start moving. Huh? Think about that. Oh, my gosh. Hang around complainers and you'll find more reasons to stay stuck. You know, here's my theory on negative people. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. Come on, baby. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. We can't spend our time with negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, or guess what? We'll become a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby. Sit in a room full of action takers and you'll start moving. Spend time in cluttered, chaotic spaces and your thinking becomes cluttered and chaotic too. The right environment isn't about luxury, it's about alignment. Come on, baby. Sit in a room full. Stick that in your pocket right there. Sit in a room full of action takers, and you'll start moving. Huh? Huh? Think about that one. Sit in a room full of action takers, and you'll start moving. Guys, let me say this: if you're the smartest person in your room, go get in another room. If you're the most successful person in your room, go get in another room. Come on, baby. Come on. Get in a room full of winners. I'm telling you. That's why our university is so big. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Man, Johnny Beach, welcome. I'm glad you decided to join us, huh? It's about designing your world to reflect the life you're building. All right, here's some examples. Are y'all ready? Man, I wrote these down last night. Here's some good stuff. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." That's not just motivation, it's scientific. Your habits, income, mindset, and health are all influenced by your closest circle. Huh? Steve Jobs created minimalist workspaces at Apple to promote focus and clarity. Why? Because your surroundings influence your creative output, huh? Serena Williams trains in carefully controlled environments that eliminate distractions and stimulate championship pressure because excellence thrives under conditions of focus and intentionality. Oh, come on, baby. Curate your circle. Here's how to create the right environment. Y'all ready? I wrote this down last night for you. Spend time with those who challenge, support, and inspire you. Remove energy drainers and excuse makers from your core circle. Good morning, Bev Wallace. Good morning. Did y'all hear that one? Listen again. Pay attention. Spend time with those who challenge, support, and inspire you. But get this last part. Remove energy drainers and excuse makers from your core circle. I'm not saying you got to kick them all the way out of your life, but get them out of that inner circle, boys and girls. Oh. Come on, X-Ray Goddess says, we need the fire and drive. Yes, ma'am. Good morning, everybody. No excuses, Positive Pam says. Either you run the day or let the day run you, Miss West says. Absolutely. Come on, baby. Design your space. Create physical spaces that provide clarity and momentum, whether it's a clean desk, a vision board, or a quiet thinking spot. Control your inputs. Protect your mind. Limit toxic media. Did y'all hear me? Limit toxic media. Feed your brain with wisdom, stories of resilience, and ideas that spark growth. Start putting the good stuff in your brain. It's back to that environment again. Reinforce your identity. Surround yourself with reminders of who you are becoming. Books, quotes, journals, music, photos. Your environment should reflect your future, not just your past. Boy, that's why I'm so big on having a vision board where you look at it every day. The car you want, the house you want, the boat you want, the plane you want, the vacation you want, the second home you want, the jewelry you want. If you want to do something big for your church, if you want to do something big for your kids, have a vision board. I mean, just print off some pictures and get you some tape and make you a little collage somewhere in your house. And I call that a vision board. But now you know what you're wanting and what you're going for, huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Huh? Create the right environment, huh? Set triggers for habits. Place your running shoes by the door. Keep healthy snacks within reach. Use alarms, reminders, or sticky notes to cue action. Ooh. Place your running shoes by the door, huh? Guys, do we all realize this is the only body you and I got? This is the only place we got to live. Does everybody get that? We better be taking care of this place. You better be eating right. You better be getting some exercise. You better lose that weight. Guys, this is the only place we got to live. Come on. You don't rise above your environment. You grow within it. Woo! Really think of the meaning of that. You don't rise above your environment, you grow within it. If you keep trying to reach new levels in an old environment, you'll stay stuck. Huh? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Nicole says, we only got 4,000 weeks on this earth, guys. Come on. We got to take advantage of every one of them. You don't rise above your environment. You grow within it. If you keep trying to reach new levels in an old environment, you'll stay stuck. Come on, start reading the book. Start watching the Personal Growth Giant. Start running with the winners. Get your environment different and watch how it changes your life, guys. And I'm not saying it's easy. We got to form some different habits. We got to start running with some different people, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Guys, this is the only life you and I got. This is it. We don't get a do-over. This isn't a dress rehearsal. This is the one and only, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. And again, guys, if you're wanting to run with winners and you say, I don't have any winners in my life, join our university, guys. Join our university. I'm telling you right now, residualearnersuniversity.com. We've got courses in there. We've got video library that's second to none in there that you can find anything you want to grow with. We've got experts coming 2 times a week doing Zooms with us Tuesday night, Wednesday night, talking about how to make money and how to do insurance and how to do real estate and wealth management and how to do AI and SEO and how to build websites. And I mean, we're going over all that stuff with live Zooms that you can participate in. And then, you know, the big thing though is you get to run with me. You get to run with the 600-700 people in our university, and you're running with winners. I'm telling you, if you want to change your life, it's what you need to do. Give it a shot. Again, you're not locked into anything, baby. You're not locked into anything, but go try it out. You know, if we keep doing what we're doing, we're going to keep getting what we're getting. You got to do something different if you want something different. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby. Let's do something together. Join in our community and watch how your life starts changing. I'm telling you. Rise. My gosh, you don't rise above your environment, you grow within it. If you keep trying to reach new levels in an old environment, you'll stay stuck. Build the greenhouse before you expect the growth, huh? You don't need to move cities or spend thousands, but you do need to take responsibility for the conditions you live, think, and grow in, huh? Oh, man. Look at that testimony right there. I'll put that up there. REU is awesome, positive, and life-changing. Guys, if you're thinking about joining our university and need a little testimony, read that one. Standy said REU, Residual Earners University, is awesome, positive, and life-changing. That ain't me saying it, guys. Look at some of the people that are in it. If you're wanting to change your life, baby, come on, get in our university with us. I'm telling you, residualearnersuniversity.com. residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on and join us. Build a greenhouse before you expect the growth. Build the greenhouse before you expect the growth. Man, Doretha Burris just joined us. Welcome, Doretha Burris. Welcome. Baby, if you hadn't joined us, you're missing out. residualearnersuniversity.com. But welcome, Doretha. By the way, look for an email from me, Doretha. You'll get my book, Be, Do, and Have More, the audio version. Man, welcome, welcome, welcome. You don't need to move cities or spend thousands, but you do need to take responsibility for the conditions you live, think, and grow in. So look around. What's helping you grow? What's holding you back? Because when you create the right environment, success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Woo! Think of the power of that one right there, baby. Because when you create the right environment, success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. I'm telling you right now, you show me your habits, you show me who you run with, and I will predict your future. If you're running with, morning, Karen. Good morning, everybody. Man, Doretha Burris, welcome, 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 welcome. We're excited you're joining our university. Guys, if you're not joining, you're missing out. Come on, get in our group, get in our community, start running with winners, and watch how your life changes too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Create the right environment, baby. Because when you create the right environment, success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. I believe that. If you're running with winners, you can't help but become a winner. You can't help but become a winner. You know, guys, it boils down to this. You got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. Huh? You got to make a decision. And then you got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. In other words, you got to be the master of your life. You got to make that decision that you're going to control it. Quit blaming other people. I'm telling you. You know, I could blame my dad. Man, I had a scumbag dad. He was abusive, ran off when I was 9, left me and my mom. Mom worked in a sewing factory. We were dirt poor, grew up in the ghettos. I could go on and on and on. I could have blamed my dad, and I could still be in the ghettos, but it wouldn't have done me any good. What would blaming my dad, how would that help me? Wouldn't help me. It would just give me victim mentality, and there is no place in success for victim mentality. Quit thinking about what went wrong in your life. You know, none of us can go back and make a new beginning, but every one of us can start now and make a new ending. Huh? Every one of us can start right now and make a new ending. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's do this. Man, I'm pumped up and fired up today. Huh? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I thank you. And you're like, man, look at this. Got golf friends. Look at this. My golf Instagram, I started a few months back. It is at 5,000 followers now. I thank you and your lives. Man, you're welcome. Man, I'm telling you guys, come on, come on, come on. No dwelling on our story. No, man, nobody wants to hear about our history. I mean, you know, we all got something in the past. I always tell people, everybody's got dirty laundry. I mean, come on, it is what it is. You know, everybody's done stuff where they look back and think, what was I thinking when I did that? I mean, we all got those stories. I mean, you know, all that's events. It's not us, it's events. Let's put that in the history book. Put that behind us. Let's move on. It's not us, it's events that happened in our life. Okay, we screwed up some, or we had a bad childhood, or you might have had a good childhood, or I don't really care. Doesn't matter. All we can do is we can't go back and change any of that, but we can all start now and make a different ending, and that should be the goal of all of us here today. We should all be on that road to make the best ending possible. We should all be trying to show our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big, huh? Amen or oh me on that one. What are you showing your kids and grandkids? Are you showing them that they can do something big? Or are you showing them how to make excuses? Huh? Woo! Come on, baby. I'm getting down into the nitty gritty. Let's go. I'm telling you right now, come on, come on, come on. Be the master of your life. You were not born to drift. You were born to direct. To be the master of your life means you take full ownership of your path. You don't wait for someone to hand you the script. You write it. You don't ask for permission. You create the opportunity. See, nobody has to sign off on your permission. On your success. Nobody has to sign off. We don't need a permission slip signed for our success, guys. Come on, baby. Let's go for it, huh? Come on. Let's go for it. Man, I like that. To be the master of your life means you take full ownership of your path. You don't wait for someone to hand you the script. You write the script. You don't ask for permission. You create the opportunity. I say all the time that, you know, guys, the next chapter of your life, the pages are blank, baby. You can write anything you want on that next chapter of your life. Anything. You can write anything you want on the next chapter of your life. Why wouldn't you be writing something big? Why wouldn't we be going for it? Why wouldn't we be shooting for the stars? Guys, understand this is the only life you and I got. This is it. We don't get a do-over. We don't get a dress rehearsal. Why wouldn't we be going for it? Because I'm telling you right now, you got greatness inside you. You can do anything you set your mind to. Quit thinking you can't and start thinking you can. Oh my gosh, to be the master of your life means to take full ownership of your path. You don't wait for someone to hand you the script. You write the script. You don't ask for permission. You create the opportunity. Come on, baby. Come on, huh? The difference between a mediocre life and a meaningful one comes down to this. Do you live by design or default? Oh my gosh, is that powerful? Do you design your life, or is it just default and you take whatever it gives you? You know, that's why I always tell us, do a vision board, write your goals down, know where you're going. Do a vision board, write your goals down, know where you're going. Get up every day with purpose and passion. See, understand this, you're going to be different. Only 3% of the world has written goals. 3% of the population has written goals. But do you realize that 3% makes 10 times on average what everybody else does? Let me say that again. Only 3% of the population has written goals, but that 3% makes on average 10 times what everybody else does. And that holds true for my life. I probably make 30, 40 times what everybody else does. I'm telling you, but I got written goals. We got to have written goals. We got to have a vision board. We got to know where we're going. We can't just let the wind blow us around, huh? Think about it. If you have a vision board and goals and you get up every day with purpose and passion and you're going for it, isn't that better than just taking whatever life gives you and hoping it turns out all right? Think that through. Having a vision board and goals, isn't that better than just taking whatever life gives you and just hoping it turns out all right? Guys, life doesn't give us what we want. Life gives us what we're willing to plan for, work for, fight for. That's what life gives us. Come on, baby, let's go for it, huh? Why mastery matters. Most people are reactors. They react to bills, to circumstances, to job, to other people's expectations. They live in response, not creation. But masters don't react. Masters respond with clarity, vision, and power. We got to be the masters of our own life. We got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. When you become the master of your life, you take responsibility instead of assigning blame. You make choices based on values, not on pressure. You pursue purpose, not popularity. You build a life that reflects who you are, not what you've endured. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Huh? Let's go for this, baby, huh? Let's go for the life we want. If you're like me and you got trapped into leading a life you never intended to live, come on, let's go for it, baby. By the way, if you guys are just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. I've written a couple of books. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I know I don't look like it, but I'm actually one of the top network marketers in the entire world. I have made millions of dollars in network marketing, and I wrote this book, How to Win with Network Marketing. Oh, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. That's a success book. And right now I'm currently working on Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely, another book. And, you know, there's a story in and of itself right there, guys. I'm a math guy. I hate English, but I'm writing books. Is that not great? If you'd have told me a few years ago I'd be writing books, I'd have laughed at you. I'd have laughed at you. Ain't no way. I don't like English. I have trouble spelling cat, but I can do it. Guys, we can do so much more than we think we can. Got into network marketing. Never in my life did I think I'd get into network marketing. But Coach Mayo brought it to me. I decided to give it a shot. It exploded. I became the #1 earner in the company, and I've made a fortune. I never thought I'd do that either. Guys, sometimes you got to be flexible because the good Lord's plan's a little different than yours. And by the way, I see where a bunch of you are asking about network marketing. If you want to know more about network marketing, direct message me. I don't pitch anything on my lives. Just direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? Again, I don't pitch anything on here. I made a commitment to myself. I wouldn't do that. So I'm not ignoring you guys that are asking. I don't do anything on here. So direct message me, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? And I'm happy to do that offline. But anyway, I'm Presley Swagerty. I came out of the ghettos. I became a millionaire. I've done network marketing. I've started businesses. We've had 7 car dealerships. We started with 1 and scaled it to 7. Printed circuit board company, logistics company, auto transport company, car washes, real estate. I'm telling you guys, I do all kinds of stuff now, but I came out of the ghettos. It doesn't matter where we come from. Make a decision. You want to change your life, and let's go. That's how I did it. I made a decision. I committed to it. I focus on it every day, and I decided to change because I was 40 years old facing bankruptcy and foreclosure. I'd taught school for 16 years, had no money. It doesn't matter where you are in life. You know, I always tell people it's never too late to be what you could have been. Let me say that again. Everybody listen to this. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Amen or oh me. Come on, let's do this, huh? We started these lives a year ago. Residual Earners. Come on, baby. Jump on these every morning. We got a podcast channel. As a matter of fact, we're filming another podcast here this afternoon. I'm telling you. Come on. Go to YouTube. Type in Residual Earners. Watch our podcast channel. We're Residual Earners everything. Residual Earners Live. Residual Earners podcast channel because I want you to make residual income. Huh? And then we started our university, residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby. Join that. If you're really wanting to change your life, we started that about 4 months ago, and we've already got, I don't know, between 600 and 700 people. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got courses in there on success. We got courses in there on starting businesses. We got courses in there on branding businesses. We got courses in there on scaling businesses. We do lives. We do Zooms 2 times a week on how to be successful in different areas. We have a video library that's packed full of stuff that you can watch. And the biggest thing, though, is you network with winners, baby. If you're wanting to change your life, you got to run with winners. And we got between 600 and 700 winners in there. You network with them. It's like a Facebook. We post in there and there's threads and we're all talking about success and businesses and what you need to do to start a business and scale a business and brand a business. And, hey, I want to start a laundromat business. Anybody done that? Can you help me? And guys, we're communicating, collaborating with each other in there. It's a movement. It's a community where if you're really wanting to change your life, try it out. It's $29, but I'm telling you, it'll be the best $29 you spend. And get this, you're not locked into anything. You can leave anytime you want to. If you're not getting value out of it, get your butt out of there. But I'm telling you right now, you will. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Julie Driscoll just joined us. I'm pumped up, Julie Driscoll. Welcome to the team, baby. Welcome to the team. I'm telling you, by the way, anybody that signs up today, I'll send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Go to ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Welcome to Julie Driscoll. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. Let's see. But masters don't react. Masters respond with clarity, vision, and power. When you become the master of your life, you take responsibility instead of assigning blame. You make choices based on values, not just pressure. You pursue purpose over popularity. You build a life that reflects who you are, not what you've endured. We got to go for what we want. We got to go for what we want. The core traits of mastering your life. I wrote these down last night, guys. Here we go. Number 1, clarity. Know what you want. Set goals. They define success for themselves. Come on, we got to define success for ourselves. What's our goals? Do a vision board. Write your goals down. Get up every day with purpose and passion. Discipline. See, masters of their life, they do what they needs to be done even when it's hard. They don't wait for motivation. They operate on mission. Come on, baby. If you're the master of your life, masters of your life, they know what they want. They set goals. They define success for themselves. They have discipline. They do what needs to be done even when it's hard. They don't wait for motivation. They operate on mission. What's the mission of your life? See, guys, I'm telling you right now, you can do this. You can do this. See, discipline is doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not, huh? You can't create a new outcome with an old identity. Amen, Roland. Amen, amen, amen. Come on, baby. Operate on a mission, huh? Come on, baby. Come on. Number 4, accountability. Or number 3, resilience. Life will knock everyone down. Masters get back up faster and stronger. I say that all the time, guys. I wrote that down last night. Come on, you're going to get knocked down. Life knocks you down. Business knocks you down. We all get knocked down. We're all going to win, and we're all going to have some things that don't go our way. I don't say I win or lose. I say I win or learn. I just keep saying fail forward, fail forward, fail forward, learn and keep going. Get up, dust yourself off. Keep going. I'm telling you right now. Life will knock everyone down. Masters get back up faster and stronger. Accountability. You got to own your own outcome. See, masters of their life, they own their outcome. No excuses, no blame games. They lead themselves before they try to lead others. Guys, we got to get ourselves going. Let me say it one more time. Nobody has to sign off on your success. You don't need anybody's signature or approval. Let's go. Let's go. Vision. Masters don't just plan their week. They plan their legacy. Ooh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I guess we all know Oprah. This is an example. Born into poverty, abused as a child, faced rejection early in her career. Oprah had every reason to become a victim of her circumstances, but she didn't. She took control of her narrative. She built influence through purpose and authenticity. She mastered her voice, her business, and her brand. Today, Oprah is more than a media mogul. She's a blueprint for what's possible when you stop waiting and start creating. Wow. Audit your inputs. How to master your life. Audit your inputs. Your thoughts, your habits, and relationships shape your results. Protect your energy and edit your environment. Oh my gosh. Your environment is either working for you or against you, boys or girls. Your environment is either working for you or against you. I'm telling you. If you're putting good stuff in your brain, if you're feeding your brain good stuff, I'm telling you, you're going to do it. See, junk in, junk out, garbage in, garbage out, good stuff in, good stuff out. I mean, it's that simple. Are you reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day? Are you watching a personal growth giant every day? Are you running with winners and watching what they do to win? Come on, baby. If you'll run with winners, it normalizes winning. Come on. And that's why, I get, somebody said a minute ago on here, they don't have winners. Yes, you do. Get on our lives. We do these every day. Go to check our podcast channel out. It's there 24/7. And then get in our university. I'm telling you, the biggest thing you can do to change your life is to get in our university and run with 600-700 winners. I mean, I'm telling you, you get to network with a bunch of winners, guys. I'm telling you, it is the game changer. Oh my gosh. Henry Warren just joined us. Welcome, Henry. Oh, man, come on. Don't be left behind, baby. If you want to change your life, don't be left behind. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. We got 160 some odd people on here right now. Stop what you're doing. Go to ResidualEarnersUniversity.com and get in our university and give it a shot, baby. I'm telling you what, it's a game changer. Oh, my gosh. Audit your inputs, your thoughts, habits, and relationships shape your results. Protect your energy and edit your environment. Get that environment right, baby. I'm telling you. Create a vision for every area. What does mastery look like in your health, finances, relationship? Write it down. I always say there's 5 areas: finances, health, relationships, personal growth, spiritual life. Let me say that again. Finances, health, relationships, personal growth, spiritual life, finances. Let's start that business, baby. Let's get it going. Start thinking about what you need to do. And if you don't have one, if you're reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners like I teach you to do, you're going to get ideas on what you can do to change your life. Come on, baby. You're going to get ideas. Health. I mean, come on. Health's pretty simple. Eat healthy, get some exercise, lose the weight. I mean, this isn't complicated. All it takes is self-discipline. You know what self-discipline is? It's doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. Huh? Come on, baby. Get your health right. This is the only place you and I got to live. When this body goes, we go. Relationships. Get out of any toxic relationships you have. Come on, baby. Run with winners. If somebody's negative, your legs still work. Get out of there. Personal growth. Get obsessed with personal growth. See, you and I don't chase success. We attract it by the person we become. Come on, baby. If you want more, you got to become more. Get obsessed with personal growth. Then spiritual life. Eternity is too long to be wrong, baby. Eternity's too long to be wrong. Get your life right with Jesus. Let's go, huh? My gosh, good morning. Act like a leader. Even if no one is following yet, lead your time, lead your finances, lead your mindset. Start leading whether you got anybody behind you or not. And if you start leading, you'll get people behind you, baby. Make empowered decisions. Don't outsource your future to fear or opinions. You're the CEO of your life. Guys, understand, you and I are going to be different than all the masses. Does everybody understand that? Residual earners, y'all understand that? We're going to be different. The masses are not going to do anything with their life, guys. The masses are not going to do anything with their life. Let's get that clear. The masses, most people are not going to do anything with their life. Most people are going to live just a life of mediocrity. See, I tell you what, call me anything but average and ordinary. I do not want to be average and ordinary. I don't want to drive an average and ordinary car. I don't want to live in an average and ordinary house. Thanks for all the gifts, Raymond. I don't want to go on average and ordinary vacations. I don't want to do anything average and ordinary. I would rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity any day of the week. You know, and a bunch of people think I'm a nut. That's good. I'm glad you think I'm a nut, because you know what? I'm different. Yes, I'm different. I want to be different. I don't want to be like everybody else. No, I don't. And I tell you what, I may be a nut, but I'm a rich nut, and it's fun being a rich nut. Why don't you come join me in the Rich Nut Club? I'm telling you, you'll love every second of it. Let's go, huh? But if you'll start doing this stuff that I'm talking about, your life will start changing, and you can be a rich nut, but you got to do some different things. You can't keep doing what you're doing. It ain't going to work, because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. That's why I tell you, get your butt in the university and get with some people that are going somewhere and try something different. Just try it. You're not locked in. There's no contracts. Just get your butt in there and start running with winners and see if it doesn't affect you in a positive way. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? Oh, my gosh. Act like a leader, even if no one is following you yet. Lead your time, lead your finances, lead your mindset. You gotta have some discipline yourself first before you can teach anybody else discipline. Make empowered decisions. Don't outsource your future to fear or opinions. You're the CEO of your life, baby. Take control of it. Commit to lifelong growth. Masters are always evolving. Read, learn, stretch, refine. You're not a passenger. You're the pilot. When will you figure that out? Huh? Think that one through. You're not a passenger. You're the pilot. Your life is not a rehearsal. This is the real thing, baby. We don't get a do-over, huh? Why would we not be shooting for the stars? Why would we not be going for it? Let's get real. Why would we not be going for it? You're not a passenger. You're the pilot. Your life is not a rehearsal. It's a real thing. Stop letting others steer. Stop letting fear freeze you. Stop living as if you have no say. You're the one in control. Let me say that again. Stop letting others steer. No, we steer our own ship. Stop letting fear freeze you. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Stop living as if you have no say. You are the one in control, baby. Nobody else has to sign off on your success. Let's go. You're the master of your mindset, the master of your calendar, the master of your destiny. You're the master of your life. Come on. No more waiting, no more blaming, no more drifting. Be the master of your life. The world will rise to meet your leadership. I'm going to say it again, guys. Everybody listening to me, you're created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness inside you. You can do anything you set your mind to. You're amazing. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're amazing. But you got to do something different, because, guys, our thoughts are what create our actions, and our actions are what create our circumstances. Huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Dexter Pickron just joined our university. Welcome, Dexter. Man alive. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Geez, guys. Hey, Dexter, be looking for an email from me. You're going to get my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Be, Do, and Have More. You'll get an email from me, and you'll get my audio version of this book for free for joining today. Baby, if you hadn't joined our university, do what everybody else is doing and join. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, if you're wanting to run with winners, jump in our university, residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby. Oh, my gosh. Be the master of your life. Man, I like that. I like that. You know what it really boils down to, guys, is that you and I have got to get back in the dream business again. I mean, if you really think about it, you know, we let life beat our dreams out of us and we quit dreaming. And then, guys, even the Bible says without vision, the people perish. We got to have some vision. We got to have some dreams. We got to have some goals. We got to be going for it. That's why I think our vision board is so key, because it gets our mind thinking about what we want. And I mean, it'll keep us focused. We need our goals, because the goals are the stepping stones to that vision board. I mean, come on, baby, we can do all this. Does everybody understand we can do this? And you go, well, Presley, I'm already pretty successful. Great, let's get you real successful. A couple of weeks ago, a guy came up to me and he said, well, you don't understand, Presley. I already fly first class. Great, that's good. I'm happy for you. But let's get you a plane now. Let's keep thinking bigger, baby. See, I don't think success is a destination. I think it's a journey. Let's stay on the journey. Let's keep going. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, man, look at that, what Roland said. Guys, listen to this, what Roland just said. I'm going to post that, Roland, or pin that, Roland. Look what he said. Most people die at 25 and we bury them at 65. That's Les Brown quote. Yeah. Did y'all hear that? Most people die at 25 and we bury them at 65. Come on, baby. No, we not dying at 25, baby. We going for it. It's never too late to be what you could have been. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Let's start living life now. Let's go for it now. Quit living in that. Man, Nancy Summers is in our university. I love it, Nancy Summers. Come on, baby. If you ain't joined us, you're missing out. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Come on, jump in with us. Get with a bunch of winners. Let's go have some fun together. Let's make money together. Let's change lives together. Let's do something big together, huh? ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Somewhere along the way, many people stop dreaming, huh? Not because they've achieved everything, but because life wore them down. Responsibilities piled up, bills came due, disappointments added weight, and dreams felt childish, unrealistic, or impossible. Baloney on all that, baby. We're going for it, huh? We're going for it. Well, Eric, if I was changing one thing about the world, I would tell people to love Jesus. I think that's the big thing because eternity's too long to be wrong. Another thing that I think I would tell the world is just, and if they love Jesus, they'd do this. It's okay to disagree. Just disagree agreeably. I mean, it's like nowadays, if people don't agree, it's like they hate each other. I mean, I don't agree with. Understand this. Nobody in the world are you going to agree with them on everything. We're human beings. We're all different, so we're going to all have different thoughts on different topics. Okay, just agree to disagree. I mean, there's no need for us to all hate each other. I don't know. Somehow today, it's like we all hate each other if we don't agree with each other. But anyway, that's another topic. Let's get back to dreaming. Somewhere along the way, many people stop dreaming, not because they've achieved everything, but because life wore them down. Responsibilities piled up, bills came due, disappointments added weight, and dreams felt childish, unrealistic, or impossible. I'm telling you guys, we got to get back in the dream business again. I'll say it again. The Bible says, without vision, the people perish. We got to go for our dreams. We've got to understand we can accomplish it. And you go, yeah, but I'm on this dead-end job. Okay, let's get us a business going on the side because, guys, either we're building our dream life or somebody hires us to help them build their dream life. Y'all get me? Either we build our dream life or somebody hires us to help them build their dream life. We've got to get a business going on the side. I call it your 5 to 9 business. 5 to 9 in the morning. Man, Corey Lewis is in our university. Oh, come on, baby. If you're not in our university, jump in there now. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. It's a success school, guys. Do you want to be successful or not? Do you want to change your life or not? Do you want to make money or not? Do you want to be with a bunch of winners or not? If you do, then jump in our university. Try it out. There's no contracts. You're not locked into anything. Go give it a shot, baby. I mean, you're going to love it. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Go there right now. Get in there and try it out. And if you say it ain't for me, then by golly, that's okay. It's $29, but I'm telling you what, don't eat pizza one time. There's $29. I mean, come on. Are you willing to do something to change your life, or are you just going to stay in that same old rut all the time? Oh my gosh. I'm a little fired up today. Here's the truth. The most successful people in the world are still dreamers. The most successful people in the world are still dreamers. Yeah, Corey Lewis, I agree. People need to be in our university. The most successful people in the world are still dreamers. They refuse to settle. They still imagine a better future. They don't just react to life, they create it. Guys, do you realize we can create the life we want? Come on, baby. We can create the life we want. Let's go for it, huh? Let's go for it. Why dreams matter? Dreams are more than fantasies. They're the blueprint of possibility. They give your life direction, energy, and purpose. If you don't have any dreams, if you just think this is the best life has to offer and you're stuck in some rut, baby, life is dull and boring. It ain't worth living all of a sudden because we're not even thinking about what we want to accomplish. We're not even thinking about what we want to have. I'm telling you what, if you get back in the dream business again, you'll get excited about life again. You got to start thinking. That's why that vision board is so important. What's your dream car? What's your dream house? What's your dream boat? What's your dream plane? What's your dream vacation? What's your dream second home? What's your dream jewelry? What about doing something big for your church or doing something big for your kids? I mean, why don't we get into the dream business again? Do you a vision board, print those pictures off the internet, find you a spot in your house and make you a collage, and every day look at that. And now I got my dreams back. That's what I'm going for. And then write you 5 to 10 goals down, because those goals are going to be the stepping stones to those dreams. Get out of debt, start a business, lose the weight, buy some rental properties, my gosh, scale my business. I mean, whatever you want to do 5 to 10 goals, and let's get after it. Let's wake up every day with a little excitement, boys and girls, huh? Oh my gosh, come on. See, the most successful people in the world are still dreamers. They refuse to settle. They still imagine a better future. They don't just react to life, they create it. Why dreams matter? Dreams are more than fantasies. They're the blueprint for possibility. They give your life direction, energy, and purpose. Dreams are the fuel of entrepreneurs, of artists, of athletes, of authors, of inventors. Every breakthrough begins with a belief in what could be. You want to write that book? Let's get going. By the way, I have a training in the university on how to write a book. I've written 2 and I'm working on 2 more. I've got trainings in there on that. If you're wanting to write a book, come on, join our university, guys. It's got everything in there. And then you can even start asking me, hey, Presley, how do you write a book? See, in the university, you'll get to know me if you think I'm worth knowing. Huh? Come on, baby. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Jump in there and let's see what happens. If you keep doing what you're doing, I'm going to tell you right now, you keep getting what you're getting. You got to do something different if you want something different. Yeah, jumping in a university is going to be a little different. Sure is. But I tell you what, it's a game changer. It's a life changer. Come on, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Go try us out, man. When you stop dreaming, you stop growing. Why people stop dreaming? Fear of failure, past disappointments, pressure to be realistic. Yeah, that's the losers that are saying that. Environments that don't support ambition. That's why your environment is so important. Being surrounded by people who've given up. Oh. Let me ask you this. If I came to you and I said, hey, would you let your kids run around with a bunch of juvenile delinquents? What would you tell me? I think you'd look at me like I was nuts and say, no, Presley, my kids can't run around with juvenile delinquents. Okay, good decision. I like that. Why? I think you'd tell me because, Presley, if my kids are running around with juvenile delinquents, they're going to be a juvenile delinquent. Well, that's true. We're going to be whoever we run with. Guys, do you not think that applies to you and I? It applies to us. If you're running with winners, you're going to be a winner. If you're running with losers, you're going to be a loser. It's a fact. I mean, come on, baby. We've got to start running with people that are going somewhere in their life. We got to start running with winners. We got to start running with people that are good money managers, and they're saving money and they're investing money and they're buying real estate. They're starting businesses. We can do it too, but we got to get around that group where if you're running with winners, it starts normalizing winning. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh. There's a good comment. Again, quit listening to what I say. Being in the university is like having 600 plus best friends that will encourage and motivate you. How about that one? Huh? Why to me, it would be worth trying the university out just from that comment right there. Being in the university is like having 600 plus best friends that will encourage and motivate you. What about that one, huh? Jump into university, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com, baby. We've already had several join today. You be one of them. Let's start changing your life. If you're wanting to change your life, get in our university. If you're not wanting to change your life, don't. But I'm telling you what, if you're wanting to learn how to make money and how to start a business and how to run with winners and what to do to get life changing and going in the right direction, or maybe you've already got a business and you're just wanting to learn how to scale that business, this is a business community that'll support you in all the stuff you do. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Welcome for you guys that have already joined. Why people stop dreaming, fear of failure, past disappointments, pressure to be realistic, environments that don't support ambition, being surrounded by people who've given up. Man, we can't do that, guys. We can't do that. Oh my gosh, dreams matter because dreams are more than fantasies. They're the blueprint of possibility. They give your life direction, energy, and purpose. Dreams are the fuel of entrepreneurs, of artists, of authors, of athletes, and inventors. Every breakthrough begins with a belief in what could be. We got to get that mindset, guys. Here's the good news that can reignite the dream. You ready for that? I wrote this down. You know, by the way, I'm not reading out of a book. I wrote notes down for you guys. Somebody said, "What book are you reading out of?" This isn't out of a book. This is my notes. Becoming a dreamer again means giving yourself permission. Let your imagination run. Ask, what if it works? Not just what if it doesn't. Come on, we got to start thinking about what if it does work, huh? Reconnecting with desire. Go back to the things that once lit you up, the business you wanted to start, the places you wanted to visit, the life you imagined. We got to get back in the dream business again. Getting around dreamers. Proximity is power. Hang out with people who talk about vision, growth, legacy, not just gossip, bills, and weather. Oh my gosh. Listen to that one. Proximity is power. Hanging out with people who talk about vision, growth, legacy, not just gossip, bills, and weather. If you're the smartest person in your room, go get in another room. If you're the most successful person in your room, go get in another room, baby. Come on, let's do this, baby. Come on, huh? I'm telling you, let's go. Let's go, huh? Oh my gosh, is that not good stuff? Proximity is power. Hang out with people who talk about vision, growth, and legacy, not just gossip, bills, and weather. Protect your vision. Every dream is fragile in the beginning. Guard it, feed it, speak life over it daily. Start dreaming again. Do that vision board. Write those goals down. Get up every day with purpose and passion. Oh. Taking aligned action. A dream without movement stays a fantasy. A dream with action becomes a mission. That's why you don't just need the vision board, but you need the goals, guys. That's why I do them 1 and 2. Vision board. Know what life you want to be living, and then the goals are the stepping stones to that dream board. We can do this, guys. I'm telling you. What about Walt Disney? Y'all know, everybody knows Walt Disney, huh? Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lack of imagination. Walt Disney. He went bankrupt multiple times. He was rejected by hundreds of financiers, but he kept dreaming. He saw what no one else could see, a world of wonder, joy, and imagination. Today, Disney is one of the most recognized brands in the world, all because one man refused to stop dreaming. Dreams create vision. Dreams create direction. Dreams are what keeps us going, what excites us, what gets us out of bed. Guys, we got to get back in the dream business again. When you dream, you find your why. You reignite hope. You set goals that stretch you, not just sustain you. You begin to live with passion, not just pressure. Come on, baby. Dreamers don't have easier lives. They have deeper reasons. Don't bury your dreams, build them. The world doesn't need more realists. It needs more visionaries, builders, and hope givers. If your dreams feel too big, good. That's how you know it's yours. If your dreams scare you, even better. That means it has power. Be a dreamer again. The world is waiting for what you see. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Huh? Let's do this. Let's do this, huh? I'm excited about life, guys. For those that are just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. I literally grew up in the ghettos. That's not embellishing. I had a dad that was abusive. He ran off when I was 9. My mom worked in a sewing factory. We had no money. Grew up in the ghettos. It was an ugly deal. A lot of drugs and violence. It is what it is. You know, I could have used that as an excuse. I could have been a victim. I could have done all that stuff. But I decided, no, I want more. You know, I wanted more. I'm telling you, and then sports got me through. So I came out and I became a high school basketball coach. I coached for 16 years at Lakeview High School in Garland. I loved it. I did it with a passion. I felt like I helped some kids, sponsored the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, taught algebra. We had some winning seasons, but in high school, you just don't make much money in the public education system. I'm guessing most of you guys know that. I was 40 years old, struggling to pay the bills, facing bankruptcy and foreclosure when I finally made a decision. I got to change my life. So I did. Made that decision. I started, it's amazing. If you'll make a decision, things will start happening to help you. I made that decision to change my life, and my mind told me, hey, you need to go talk to Cousin Manny. Well, see, I got a huge extended family, and most of them are just blue-collar rednecks, but I tell you what, Manny made something out of himself. He was a huge success, and Manny's a few years older than me, and I went to talk to Manny, and I said, Manny, I want to be like you. I want to be a success. What do I need to do? And Manny looked at me, and he said, Presley, if you want more, you got to become more. You don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. That's where my whole philosophy on being a success changed. I started growing as a person. That's where I came up with the read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. That's where I came up with watching a personal growth channel on YouTube every day. That's where I came up with running with winners, was because of my discussion with Manny. And when I made the decision and had the change and started growing as a person, then all of a sudden Coach Mayo comes to me. It's amazing. If you'll make a decision and really get focused on it, I don't know how it works. It's the good Lord, obviously, but the good Lord starts bringing things into your life. I mean, the world will collaborate with you. Great and mighty forces will come to help you if you make a decision. You got to make a decision you're going to change your life. You can't play with changing your life. That doesn't work. It takes a decision, a commitment. It takes focus. And if you'll do that, it's like everything starts happening to help you. I can't explain it all. It's like the law of attraction, guys. I don't understand it all. Everybody says that we all vibrate at some frequency. Everything out there is vibrating, and we attract whatever frequency we're vibrating at and all that. I don't understand it all. But I tell you what, I don't understand electricity, but I don't sit around in the dark all the time. I use it. Well, that's the same way with the law of attraction. I don't understand all the details of it, but I tell you what, I use it because whatever we focus on, we're attracting into our life. And I made that decision. And when I did, I started attracting different things. And then I started growing as a person, and I started attracting different things. And then Coach Mayo comes into my life, and he brought me network marketing, which I never thought I would touch. But I looked at it because I loved Coach, and I had lunch with him, and I decided to give it a shot, and I got in and exploded. I became the number one earner in the company for 22 years. I've been the number one earner in the company. I've made a fortune, and it was all because I made a decision to change my life, and I started growing as a person. And then all of a sudden things started happening and things started changing, and all of a sudden I'm in network marketing, and it exploded. And by the way, I see where some of you are asking about network marketing. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on my lives. If you want to know about how I made all the money in network marketing, direct message me. Direct message me. I'm telling you, just direct message me. Say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? I don't pitch anything on here, so don't think I'm ignoring you. I don't mean to do that, but I just don't do that on here. Anyway, so all of a sudden I get into network marketing. I start making money, and then we buy a car dealership, and then we scale it up to 7 of them, and then we get a printed circuit board company, and then we get a logistics company and an auto transport company and car washes and real estate, and my whole life started changing. But it all started with that decision. It started with a decision. You got to make a decision if you really want to change your life, guys. You can't play with changing your life. And then, understand the universe rewards action, guys. The universe rewards that. It doesn't reward us thinking about stuff. And I'm not saying we don't think and plan a little bit, but you got to take the step. You got to go. You got to make it happen. Come on, baby. We got 130,000 likes. Let's hit 150,000, can we? And by the way, we got almost 200 people on here. Would y'all hit the follow button? That really helps us. The follows, the likes, the shares, the gifts, it all helps our algorithm. This is all about an algorithm. You guys on Facebook, just subscribe and like and do that stuff. It helps our algorithm. Man, I appreciate it if you guys do that. Success doesn't wait, and neither should you. One of the biggest lies people tell themselves is, I'll do it later. Later turns into next week. Next week becomes next year. Before you know it, you're living a life filled with almost, should have, and someday. Oh my gosh, is that strong or what? One of the biggest lies people tell themselves is, I'll do it later. Later turns into next week. Next week turns into next month. Next month turns into next year. Before you know it, you're living a life filled with almost, should have, and someday, and you're going to have regret, and regret weighs tons. Huh? But the people who win, the people who change their lives, build empires, and leave legacies, they're right now people. Tap into the power of now. Become a right now person. Do it now. I tell people all the time, if you need to make a call, do it now. If you need to set an appointment, do it now. If you need to send an email, do it now. If you need to have a meeting, do it now. If you need to send a text, do it now. Whatever you're needing to do it now. Not later, now. Not this afternoon, now. Not tomorrow, now. Not next week, now. Not next month, now. Not next year, now. Do it now. Do it now. Become a do it now person and watch how your life starts changing. I'm telling you what, people who win, the people who change their lives, build empires, and leave legacies, they're right now people. What is a right now person? A right now person doesn't need all the answers. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't drown in overthinking. They act immediately. They respond decisively. They move today. Come on. Why right now beats one day? How many times? I get people all the time. They go, someday, Presley, I'll do a vision board. Someday I'll write my goals down, Presley. Someday I'll start reading 10 pages out of a good business book, Presley. Someday I'll start watching me a personal growth giant, Presley. Someday I'll start running with winners, Presley. Someday I'll start getting out of debt, Presley. Someday I'll start saving me some money, Presley. Someday I'll start investing, Presley. Someday I'll start saving up and buy me a piece of real estate, Presley. Someday I'll save up and start me a business, Presley. Someday I'll. Guys, someday I'll. Come on. No. We don't want to visit someday I'll. We want to do it today. We want to do it today because right now creates momentum. Action leads to clarity. The clarity fuels confidence. The sooner you move, the faster you grow. Do it now. Do it now. And I'll say it again, guys. If you like what you're hearing here, join us in our university. Get on these lives. We do them every morning. We've got a podcast channel. Our lives are Residual Earners. Our podcast channel is Residual Earners. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, watch our podcast, and then get in our university. It's Residual Earners also. Residual Earners University. Come on, baby. If you're wanting to change your life, let's go. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. I'm telling you. Charles Lacey just joined us. Welcome, Charles. Man, I'm pumped up for you, Charles. If you want to change your life, get in our university, guys. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. By the way, anybody that joins, I'll send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. I'll send it to you for free. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Right now creates momentum. Action leads to clarity, and clarity fuels confidence. The sooner you move, the faster you grow. Right now breaks the habit of delay. Procrastination is a muscle, and so is initiative. What you practice becomes your pattern. You know the cost of procrastination? It's the life you could have lived. The cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. It's $29. Somebody said, how much is the university? $29. It'll be the best $29 you've ever spent if you're wanting to change your life. We got courses on success. Every week we bring in 2 experts to talk to us on success in real estate, success in insurance, success in wealth management, success in TikTok shop, success in branding, success in SEO, success in AI. We have 2 experts every week that we bring in and teach you in the university. We've got a video library full of stuff. We've got, you get to know me. We get to hang out. We do Zooms. I get to know you. You get to know me. We have a community in there of winners. We got hundreds of winners in there that you get to run with. Come on, baby, join us. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. It'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. The best $29 you've ever spent. Come on, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Join everybody that's joined today. I'm telling you, if you want to change your life, you got to change something, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to keep getting what you're getting. Come on, $29 is a small price to pay to start running with hundreds of winners. Come on, it's like it's almost like Facebook. We have posts in there too. I mean, you can go in there and scroll and threads, and it's positive, and it's a no negativity zone. It's a winners only zone. I'm telling you, it is amazing. Right now breaks the habit of delay. Procrastination is a muscle, so is initiative. What you practice becomes your pattern. Right now, people stand out. In the world of people who wait, watch, and wish, doers are rare. That makes them powerful. Let me say that again. Right now, people stand out. Right now, people do it right now. That's what I'm talking about. In a world of waiters, watchers, and wishers, doers are rare. Huh? Right now builds identity. Every time you follow through an action, you tell your brain, I'm the kind of person who moves. The belief becomes your edge. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes. Man, people are joining. Guys, if you haven't joined our university, do it right now. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Let's do it. Let's do it. Every time you follow through on action, you tell your brain, I'm the kind of person who moves. I'm the kind of person that takes action. That belief becomes your edge. Oh, my gosh. Whether you love him or hate him, Elon Musk, he doesn't sit still. He's known for his speed of executing and launching companies, pivoting strategies, building solutions in days instead of months. When SpaceX had a rocket failure, Musk didn't retreat. He gathered his team, found the problem, and had a new one on the launch pad almost immediately. He doesn't wait for conditions, he creates them. Again, whether you like him or hate him, I'm telling you what, the guy gets stuff done. Being a right now person means sending the email today, making the phone call now, starting the workout, not planning it, launching the idea, not perfecting it, reading the book, not buying it and let it collect dust. Being a right now person means sending the email today, making the phone call now, starting the workout, not planning it, launching the idea, not perfecting it, reading the book, not buying it and let it collect dust. Come on, baby, let's start. Become a do it now person. Set your default mechanism to action. Let's go. An inch of action is better than a mile of planning, guys. Come on. Start the business. You can course correct as you go. It's a myth of the perfect time. Perfect time is a myth. There's no such thing as a perfect time. There's no such thing as having things perfect, ready to go. I tell you what, I've started a bunch of businesses, and I've never started one that I thought it was perfect. I thought I could do more. I always thought I should do more, but I launch and then I correct as I go. I'm telling you right now, you don't need another plan. You need a decision. But how to become a right now person? You want to know that? Here we go. How to become a right now person. This is stuff, by the way, it's my notes. I wrote them up last night. Kill the later language. Remove I'll try. Remove someday or maybe from your vocabulary. Place them with action words like I will, I am, let's go. Take the first step instantly. Don't wait to feel ready. Read one page. Make one call. Take one step. Action creates energy. Doubt will take you out of action, but action will take you out of doubt. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Don't wait to feel ready. Read one page. Make one call. Take one step. Action creates energy. Set deadlines, not dreams. I always talk about when you do your goals, they need to be time bound. You got to put a date on there that you want to get it done by. Give your goals dates. Put pressure on your potential. Come on, you got to put pressure on yourself to get them done by a certain date. Celebrate follow through. Momentum builds through wins. Every right now moment you act on compounds your confidence, guys. We got to move. We got to move. The clock is ticking. You don't control tomorrow. You only control now. You don't control tomorrow. You only control now. Success doesn't come from good intentions. It comes from immediate execution. Let me say that one again. Success doesn't come from good intentions. It comes from immediate execution. Just like I said, quit thinking about joining our university and doing it. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you get, and you got to do something a little different. Join us in our university and try it out, guys. If it's not for you, great. That's fine. You can leave, but I'm telling you what, you'll love it. It'll help you be a success. If you're wanting to make money or start a business or brand a business or scale a business, if you're just wanting to run with a bunch of winners, get in our university and try it out. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Dewey Lambert just joined us. Welcome, Dewey. Man, if you're not joining us, guys, you're missing out. Man, we've had a bunch of people join today. Anyway, success doesn't come from good intentions. It comes from immediate execution. So stop waiting to feel ready. Start becoming a right now person, because the life you want won't show up someday. It's built in the decisions you make today. Be urgent, be bold, be decisive, be a right now person. Come on, baby. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. My last little section I'm going to cover today. Oh, man, we've been going through a lot. Y'all hanging with me? Good morning. Good morning. Time to become a right now person, Cynthia says. Yes, it is. Be a right now person. Come on. If you're going to be a right now person, join our university right now. Do something different with your life. Try something different. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Get on our, guys, if you want to change your life, I call it our three-legged stool. Start getting on our lives. We do these every day. I'm here every day. Every day. Today I started a little early, but I usually start around 6:30. Today I started just a little bit after 6, but we do these lives every day. Residual.earners. And by the way, that's our only count. If somebody comes to you and say they're Presley, they're not Presley. If I message you, it'll be through residual.earners. We got 275,000 followers. Make sure it's me, because there's a lot of fake accounts out there. There's a lot of scumbags out there. And I'm telling you, scumbags steal. They steal my name, my logo, our videos. They steal everything. They're scumbags. But understand, they're out there. The only thing I'll ever come to you at is residual.earners. If somebody else comes to you and says they're me, they're not. I'll never ask you to invest in crypto. I'll never ask you any of that stuff. So just understand, residual.earners. But anyway, that's another story. But we do our lives every day. We got our podcast channel. It's available to you 24/7. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners in the search bar. Leg 1 is our lives. Leg 2 is our podcast channel. Leg 3 is our university. Guys, if you haven't gone into our university, go check it out. It's built on the school platform, SKOOL. That's that platform Alex Hermosi owns part of. And our school platform is there. And I'm telling you, you log in, you put in a password, you're in a secure zone. I'm telling you, it's a positive zone. It's a winners only zone, no negativity zone. And we've got courses in there you can take. My blueprint for success, how I went from ghettos to millionaires in there. It's in modules. You can work your way through it at your own pace. We got all kinds of other courses on starting businesses and branding businesses and scaling businesses. We have 2 experts come in every week, Tuesday night and Wednesday night, and teach you how to make money in real estate and insurance and TikTok shop, how to wealth manage, how to do social media and AI, and how to create websites. And I mean, how to do digital marketing. I mean, we do all that stuff in there. We have Zooms every week teaching you that stuff. And it's interactive. I mean, it's a Zoom. You can look at people and talk to people and ask questions. And then we've got the community, which is hundreds of winners in there that you get to know, that you get to communicate with and collaborate with. If it's a business community, but it's so much more. We call ourselves the REU family, I'm telling you. And it's like Facebook. We've got posts in there and threads running all the time. A lot of people have quit going to Facebook and they go to our university, because our university, we're positive. We're 100% positive. Come on, baby. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Join us today, man. We've had a bunch of people joining, and I'm telling you, Harry Sewell just joined. Man, Harry, welcome, Harry. Oh my gosh, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm going to zip through this last one pretty quick here. Talent can take you far. Intelligence can open doors. Strategy can win games. But to achieve greatness, true greatness, lasting success, you need something deeper. You need the heart of a champion. You know, I've learned a long time ago, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. By the way, we're at almost 140,000 likes. Could we hit, school is a great platform. Yeah, I appreciate that, Barbara. Yeah, no, That's where our university is. Again, if you haven't joined us, do so. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. It's on the school platform. But anyway, we're almost at 140,000. Let's hit 150,000. Can we do that? We got a little under 200 people on here. If you would hit the follow button, that really helps our algorithm. The likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, all that really helps our algorithm. So I greatly appreciate that. But talent can take you far. Intelligence can open doors. Strategy can win games. But to achieve greatness, true lasting success, you need something deeper. You need the heart of a champion. I'm not the smartest guy by any stretch. I got reasonable intelligence, and I guess I got a lot of common sense, but I'm not a genius by any stretch. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer by any stretch, but I got that burning desire in my butt to be somebody. You need the heart of a champion. It's not about how strong you are, it's about how strong your heart is when everything else starts to fail. Are you going to stick and stay? Are you going to hang on when everybody else lets go? What is the heart of a champion? It's not just about winning, it's about how you show up when it's hard, unfair, exhausting, or uncertain. The heart of a champion is resilience under pressure, hungry when others get complacent, disciplined when no one's watching, courageous in the face of failure, and relentless in pursuit of the goal. I'm telling you what, you got to want it. If you want it bad enough, you can accomplish anything you want in your life. Oh my gosh, there we go. Thank you. That's me right there, guys. PresleySwagerty.com. By the way, a couple of people I saw you're asking, if you want my books, I know I don't look it, but I'm one of the best network marketers in the world. I'm the number one earner with the company, have been for years and years, made a fortune, and I wrote a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. So if you want to get a book, go to my website, PresleySwagerty.com. I also wrote Be, Do, and Have More. That's my success book. If you want to get that, it's there. I saw where a couple of people ask. I don't really push my books, but if you want one, that's how you do it. PresleySwagerty.com. Also, go there and read my bio. See if I'm worth listening to, guys. I mean, make sure that I'm who you want to be listening to. Make sure who you're listening to has what you want. I think that's a huge key. If I want to climb Mount Everest, I'm gonna find somebody that's climbed Mount Everest, not some joker that hadn't. So if I want to have success, the same principle applies. I got to talk to somebody that's had success. So come on, baby, let's do this, huh? Let's do this. Let's make it happen together. And, again, I see where a couple of you keep asking about network marketing. If you want to know more about network marketing, direct message me. I don't pitch any of that on my lives either. So just direct message me. Say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I'm happy to answer you offline. The heart of a champion is resilience under pressure, hungry when others get complacent, hanging on when everybody else lets go, disciplined when no one is watching, courageous in the face of failure, relentless in the pursuit of the goal. Come on, baby, we can do this. It's what drives someone to get up one more time when they fall. I'm going to say it now. You're going to get knocked down, whether it's life or business. You're going to get knocked down. Get your butt up, dust yourself off, get back in the game. The champion doesn't rely on motivation. Champions trains when it's boring. They execute when it's painful. They perform when others freeze. Guys, I'm telling you what, just do it. Discipline is doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. Is there a certain age to get in the? No, anybody can get in the school, Blake. Yeah, join us, Blake. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. I look forward to getting to know you. Guys, understand too, in the university, you and I'll get to know each other a whole lot better. I can't really get to know on here because we'll have 20,000 people come through today. So I can't really get to know you in a live, but if you join our university, we'll direct message, we'll Zoom. I mean, I'll get to know you. You'll get to know me. We I'll help you any way I can. I'm good at business. I'm good at network marketing. I'm good at branding businesses and scaling businesses and starting businesses. I'm pretty good at life. I mean, I'll help you any way I can. But get in our university, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Join our REU family, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. The champion doesn't rely on motivation. Champions train when it's boring. They execute when it's painful. They perform when others freeze. They don't rely on hype or hype men. They build habits, focus, and mental toughness. Huh? Think about that one. We all know MJ, don't we? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. That could have ended his story. Instead, it ignited something. He trained harder. He focused deeper. He turned rejection into fuel. What made Jordan the greatest wasn't just his skill set. It was his inner fire. He refused to lose his hatred of mediocrity. He had the heart of a champion. It lifted him above the rest. Come on, baby. I'm telling you right now, I say that all the time. I'm not the smartest, but I got a burning desire in my butt to be somebody. And that's how I came out of the ghettos and made it to where I am right now. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's do this together, huh? Oh, my gosh. The champion trains for adversity. Everyone looks good when they're winning, but the heart of a champion is revealed in struggle. Champions prepare for hard days. They stay calm in chaos. They don't complain. They compete. Success isn't just about performing well. It's about enduring well. The champion chooses growth over comfort. They don't do easy reps. They push until it hurts and then keep going. They don't avoid feedback. They seek it. They don't ask what's the least I can do. They ask, what will it take to be great? I'm telling you guys, we can do this. The heart of a champion refuses to coast. Embrace failure as fuel. Champions lose today. They just use it different. See, they lose too. They just use it different. You know, we're all going to get beat every once in a while. We're all going to get knocked down every once in a while, but we just got to use that as fuel to make us want it more. Develop an unshakable why. Your mission is strong. Your obstacles will shrink. If your mission is strong, your obstacles will shrink. Come on, baby. We got to go for what we want in life, huh? Practice mental discipline. Train your thoughts like you train your body. Doubt is a liar. Fear is a liar. Train your belief. I'm telling you, fear gives bad advice, boys and girls. It's going to tell you, no, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. You know what? I got, when I got, I was the head coach at Lakeview High School. We won, man. I was the man. I was in my comfort zone when I walked into that gym, and man, I loved it. Everybody respected me because we were winning, and my guys, and I just loved coaching, and I felt so comfortable there. But you know what? I was struggling financially because in high school, you don't make any money, and I'm struggling financially. And Coach Mayo brought me that network marketing business. And, he comes to me, and I decide to do it. And he says, let me train you, Presley. And he said, make a list of everybody you've ever known, start making calls, set appointments, show the plan. I said, Coach, I've never worked the phone before, though. That's not part of me. I haven't worked the phone. And he goes, Presley, you got to make calls, set appointments, show the plan. So do it. I mean, if you want to do this business, that's what you got to do. And I said, Coach, what if they tell me no? I don't like rejection. Presley, make a list, make some calls, set appointments, show the plan. So you know what? The next day I'm going to start doing this. And man, it's time to make those calls. And fear is telling me, don't do it. Don't do it, Presley. Don't do it. What if they tell you, no, man, you've never done this before. Don't do it, man. But I made myself make a few. In other words, I felt the fear and did it anyway. And I made a few calls. My stomach was in knots. I was nauseated. I'm hating every second of it, but I made a few calls. The next day, my stomach's in knots. I'm nauseated. I'm hating every second of it, but I made a few calls. Fear's telling me don't do it the next day, but I made a few calls. The next day, fear's telling me don't do it, but I made a few calls. And 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 guys, here's the whole moral to that story. If I had have listened to fear and not done that, if I would have not made those calls, I would have never exploded my business. I would have never become the number one earner in the company, and I would have missed out on a fortune. And here's the scary part. If I had not made those calls, I would have never known what I was missing out on. And this is how it applies to you. If I had not made those calls, I would have never known what I was missing out on. Okay? Never known. I would have not known the life I could have had. Well, here's my question to you. What is fear keeping you from doing? What is fear keeping you from doing that might be your defining moment like network marketing was mine? If I had not made those calls, it would have never happened and I would have missed out on a fortune. What could be your defining moment that you're letting fear rule you instead of you feeling the fear and doing it anyway? I'm telling you right now. Come on. Come on. Train your thoughts like you train your body. Doubt is a liar. Fear is a liar. Train your belief. Outwork yesterday. Your only competition is the weaker version of you. Come on. Outwork yesterday. Your only competition is the weaker version of you, baby. We're not competing with each other. We're competing with ourselves. We want to reinvent ourselves. We want to become a better us, huh? Keep showing up even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Consistency is the champion's secret weapon. The heart comes first. Champions aren't first one on the court, field, or stage. They're won in the early mornings, in lonely practices, in quiet decisions no one sees, when you're grinding early in the morning and late at night on that business that you're doing on the side in addition to your job. If you want uncommon results, you need an uncommon heart. So dig deep, stay hungry, keep going, because victory belongs to those who refuse to quit. Winners hang on when everybody else lets go. You need the heart of a champion, baby. I'm telling you right now. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Huh? Woo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, we got a little under 200 people on here. Where y'all live streaming in from? Y'all tell me. Let my brain rest a second. Where y'all live streaming in from? Good morning. You're reading. Yeah, I put my notes. I wrote notes. I can't go over all that material just off the top of my head. So I have notes. Oh my gosh. I did those last night. Florida, Lubbock, Edmonton, Alberta. Rory, my son's in Calgary, just a little bit south of you. Georgia, New Jersey, Kentucky, Estonia. Oh my gosh, Estonia. Where else y'all from? Tell me. Where you live streaming in from? Phoenix, Arizona. I used to have a house on the South Mountain Range. Midland, Texas. North Korea. Oh my gosh, California. What else? Michigan is in the house. Washington, D.C. is in the house. Kansas is in the house. Man, I love it. Finland is in the house. McAllen, Texas is in the house. Man, Carter just sent us some gifts. Thanks, Carter. Chicago is in the house. Nolan is from Jupiter. Oh my gosh, where else are you guys from? North Carolina, Samantha. Purple Frog is from Thailand. Purple Frog, huh? I'm sure there's a story behind that purple frog deal, huh? Where else y'all from? Carter, he keeps giving us gifts. Thank you. Chico, California, Jamaica, man. We spent our honeymoon in Ocho Rios, I think. That's where I went for that. Frankfort, Kentucky. Man, Kentucky's in the house. Mars. Angry Andy is from Mars. We're universal here, guys. Good morning from Gary, Indiana, but you reside in Arlington, Texas. I went to UTA, Nikita. Milwaukee's in the house. Brooklyn is in the house. Oh, my gosh. Good to see all you guys. Man, I'm excited to be here with you guys. Oh, for you guys that don't know me, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley, Swagerty. Grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas, high school basketball coach for 16 years, struggled financially, got into network marketing, hit it big. From there, we bought one car dealership, scaled it to 7, printed circuit board company, logistics company, auto transport company, car washes, real estate. I know I don't look it, but I'm one of the top networkers in the world. I wrote a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. And I wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. And I'm working on my third book, Choose Your Heart, but Choose Wisely. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Huh? I work at UTA. I'm a moving maverick, Nikita. A moving Mav. I graduated from UTA. I had to work my way through. I commuted back and forth because we didn't have any money. My mom worked in a sewing factory, so I had to pay my way. So I was working all the time and trying to get my degree, and I finally got it and became a coach. And I'm telling you, I loved coaching. If I could have made money, I'd still be coaching. But back then, you couldn't make any money as a high school coach. So anyway, I got involved in network marketing, and it exploded, and it's been the game changer in my life. So anyway, I can't complain. God has been good. By the way, if you want to learn how, I see where a couple of you are asking. If you want to learn about network marketing, direct message me, guys. I don't pitch anything on my lives. Just direct message me and say, how do you make money with network marketing? But anyway, we did all that. And then about a year and a half ago, we started a podcast channel. My son came to me and said, Dad, let's start a podcast channel. Well, I'm going, really? I'd never thought about it. Didn't really need anything else on my plate. But when your kid asks you to do it, I said, okay. So we started a podcast channel. From there, man, it exploded. Then we started these lives about a year ago. Our podcast channel, by the way, is the same as our lives, Residual Earners. I want you to make residual income. I want you to make money when you're eating, sleeping, when you're laying on the beach, when you're shopping, when you're golfing. That's why we call ourselves Residual Earners. I want you to make residual income, boys and girls. Come on. I want you to make residual income. So anyway, we started the lives about a year ago. They've exploded. If you look, you've probably seen we have like 275,000 followers, which is amazing. Uh, it has been amazing. I'm in awe of how that's worked. But, we do these lives every day. So join us here. And like I said, we got the podcast channel. Join us there. And then we started a university about 4 or 5 months ago. It's exploded. We got between 600 and 700 members in there now. And I'm telling you, people are doing things with their lives. The testimonies are phenomenal. We've got courses in there. My blueprint for success is in there, how I went from ghettos to millionaire. And it's modules you work through. You do it at your own pace, but you work through. I'm telling you, it's pretty phenomenal, guys. We've got courses on starting businesses, branding businesses, scaling businesses. We do 2 Zooms each week with the members of the university, teaching you how to make money in real estate, how to make money in insurance, how to manage your wealth, how to make money in TikTok shop. We teach about SEO and AI and how to build websites and how to brand. And we got experts coming in teaching all that stuff every week. It's phenomenal. We've got a video library that's second to none. All those Zooms we do each week, we record them and put them in our video library. So now it's amazing. It's so big. And then the main thing, though, is our community. It's like Facebook. We put posts in there and we have threads going and people are communicating. And a lot of people don't go to Facebook anymore. They come to the university and they read because it's all positive in the university. But anyway, you can network with a bunch of winners. See, it's a business community, guys. It is a business community. So if you're wanting to learn how to make money or start a business or anything like that, jump in our community. I'm telling you, you'll love it. You'll love it. It's $29, but you will love it. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. And by the way, anybody that joins, I will send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. I'll send it to you for free if you join today. So if you're thinking about it, do it now. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Well, guys, I have been going for 3 hours. I've got to get my day going. It's a little after 9 o'clock here. I started out a little after 6 o'clock. We will be back in the morning doing it again. I see where people are asking about network marketing. Direct message me. Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? I just don't pitch anything on here. And for you guys, if you haven't joined our university, do it. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. You won't regret it, guys. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. It's a life changer. It is a life changer. So anyway, I hope to see you. I'm going to go get in the university now. So if you sign up, guys, send me a message. I will answer back. It's not an assistant. It's not a bot. It'll be me answering you back. So anyway, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. God bless you guys. We'll see you guys in the morning. And you guys over here on YouTube, man, I appreciate you guys so much. Liddell, man, appreciate you. I saw a couple of texts come through, Liddell. I'll be looking for those and see what you got going. But anyway, you guys, thanks for being over here on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you greatly. We had almost 10,000 people come through on the TikTok and just a few over here, but we're going to get it going on the YouTube side. If you haven't joined us in the university, I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. I think it'll help you be a success. Check us out, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. So anyway, appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow for you guys also.